because he just doesn't know. And that makes it even funnier to me.
The fact that he doesn't realize what he's saying.
Yeah, it makes it hilarious. He's harmless.
What about his automatic, but like an automatic association between, you know, a monkey and Robin? Why would that?
That's the charm of Sal. That's why he's so funny, because he doesn't know. Like, he'll say it before without even thinking about it. But it's so hilarious that he doesn't know, and it makes it even funnier. He's harmless. I mean, he's not going to hurt anybody. He's just a wacko.
He's just going to completely offend them.
Yeah, he just offends people. He won't physically hurt them. He just offends them.
Sounds like a good man.
Yeah, I love him.
He's yours.
He's my man. That's my man.
Sal.
What?
I feel like you cleared up this issue a little bit.
Yes, I did. Oh, they'll never make me win, though.
What about the sort of the foundation of the argument that, you know, your automatic association between Robin and the word monkey, like you just thought to link the two together. Have you thought twice about that now?
Let me ask you, have you ever heard Gary's made a reference to, we've referred to Gary as monkey. He's a white Italian guy, okay? People keep making references towards any race, any color, any creed. It doesn't matter. I stuck up for you. Funny as hell. I told him, you're harmless. You just don't know, and that's what makes it hilarious. There's nothing not to know. I mean, you know. I'm saying you don't think before you say things. Right. And to me, you don't think about the trouble you get in. Yeah, it's so stupid. Anybody who gets upset, they're the ones who are not comfortable with who they really are, if you're uneasy about it.
But don't you think after offending people time and time again that you'd start to, you know...
I'm not offending anybody. People are pretending to be offended because that's the right thing to do. Nobody's really offended. That's why I said you're not physically hurting anyone. Yeah, I mean, like Daniel Carver, that's a racist. That's a man who wants people killed. That's a guy who thinks he's superior. I don't think I'm superior to anybody. You know what I mean? Who cares?
You just want to lump all their, you know, their features together and make fun of them.
Right. You might be superior to retards, though. Maybe a little bit. But they're good people, too. Blacks, Jews, Italians, Puerto Ricans. We're all human, you know? We all have 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, a mouth, a job. Well, maybe not a job.
Lisa G's here. She's got the Howard 100 News Team's headlines for us right now. These are some of the stories they're working on back in the newsroom of Howard 100 and Howard 101. Lisa G toiling away with the Howard 100 News Team. And I'm vamping. Lisa, come on, baby. Walk through the door.
She was right there. There she is.
Oh, all right. Don't make me wait. Out there entering it up.
I know.
All right, Lisa, what do you got for us?
Talking about the DVD release, Artie Lange, it peaked at number 3.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
It was 101 yesterday.
I know. The power of Stern.
Did you hear that, Artie? Number 3 beer league.
You're kidding.
Went up from 101 to number 3 yesterday.
On what, Amazon?
Maybe put down the cupcake so you can get to your microphone.
So you can celebrate.
How you doing with that soda? I heard you were giving up soda yesterday.
Still no soda, man. Yeah. But it's only a day.
Yeah.
But number 3, huh? What does that mean?
Yeah.
The guys...
He wants to know, when does he get paid?
Yeah,
exactly.
well...
The guys did call me and said it had a really great first day. They were happy with it.
Oh, that's good.
But I think the ad budget is literally, it's so like, pathetic. It's like $35,000.
Oh.
I'm like, what is that? That doesn't even buy you an ad on, like, a cable show.
That's not one ad.
Yeah.
Why even bother spending $35,000?
Well, I said, yeah, don't even spend it. They're like, well, we had a good first day. And it's, yeah, I'm on the Howard Stern show, man. Of course it had a good first day.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I heard Artie say he gave up soda, but I did see him drinking a Yoo-Hoo this morning.
Oh. No, I said soda, exactly.
Oh.
Artie.
It wasn't a Yoo-Hoo, it was a Nestle.
That's like saying instead of heroin, you're doing, you know, Coke.
Howard, Ronnie told me he just had Hawaiian Punch as well.
I didn't. I did. No soda. It's no soda.
What number cupcake is that?
I didn't eat it yet, though, Rob, but I'm just looking at it.
Submit to an interview for a second.
Yeah.
You said you're giving up all sodas.
Yes.
You had a Hawaiian Punch?
I haven't had it yet. It's right here, though.
He took it.
Why are you drinking Hawaiian Punch? We decided that was soda.
It's not soda,
Artie.
It is?
Yeah. You know it is.
It's so good.
I said to you yesterday, he probably considers that juice.
Well, no, I don't. I'm not that dumb.
Well,
But
in your opinion, how is soda different from Hawaiian Punch? In your opinion. Honestly.
The carbonation, that's it. You're right, it's all sugar. I get it.
Carbonation is not what's killing you.
Yeah.
And how is you see, because Artie comes to me. I say to Artie, I got to tell you this. I say to Artie during commercials, how's the no soda thing going? He goes, it's only a day. He goes, but you know what? I feel less bloated. I actually fit into a pair of pants today, blah, blah, blah. I go, great, man. I'm happy for you. He goes, it's just one day, you know. And 2 seconds later, I learned he's drinking Yoo-Hoos and Hawaiian Punches.
No, it was a Nesquik.
Yeah, but
look at that. Look at this reduced fat. Look at that thing. That's what I mean.
Reduced fat.
It is big.
Read the sugar content on the back. I want to know how many
I went
grams.
to the bagel. I went to pick a bagel. I was nostalgic from next to our old place today, and I got a bagel with butter. This is 200 and wow. This is 400 calories, this thing.
Wow.
Reduced fat, though.
It says reduced fat. What a joke. But because my goal, I'm doing Letterman.
But look at me.
Yeah.
In other words, the point of giving up soda was that you were giving up sugar drinks.
Well,
so
no, I never
said that. If you substitute soda with Yoo-Hoo.
I get
no,
it.
you don't.
Yeah,
Yoo-Hoo
I
is
do
the
get
same.
it. I get it.
Excuse me. Yoo-Hoo is the same as soda in terms of the sugar. There's no difference between Yoo-Hoo and soda. When you say you're giving up sodas, I thought you meant you're giving up, like, sugar drinks.
Well, I mean soda, Pepsi,
Coke.
and Coke.
So you're going to replace it with other sugar drinks.
But that's still good. It's baby steps, they tell you. I'm taking a baby step.
But you know what?
Yeah,
he
baby.
was standing, the guy's trying to fill the vending machine.
We need a bigger fucking area, by the way, there.
So when you open the vending machine
It's like a wolf.
door, you can hardly, Artie can't get into the kitchen anymore.
You're right, I
if
can't.
you open the vending
We got to
machine
grease it up
door.
back there.
He's too busy.
He's standing over the garbage can, stuffing a cupcake in his mouth. I mean, he's literally tearing
While he's
the
waiting
cupcake.
for the vending machine guy to finish filling it.
Oh, that
Dude, you
vending
got a
machine.
fucking problem.
That vending machine guy just fucking giggles at me, too. I'm like, he can move one of those enormous boxes. Look, no soda. That's it. When I have a Pepsi or a Coke, then he can yell at me. My first change is no soda.
But Art,
I know it's the same thing,
there's
but
nothing
Howard,
more
no
pathetic.
Pepsi, no Coke.
But listen to me. There's nothing more pathetic than watching you shoving a cupcake in, hovering over the vending machine guy.
I think it's a nice slice of Americana.
But you're hovering over the vending machine guy, filling yourself so you can wait.
Oh, it's not. It's fine.
It's out of control.
I'll be all right. It's out of control. No shit. But I am not drinking any soda. All right. When I drink a soda, you can yell at me.
All right. What do you got there,
Can I show you something funny?
Yeah.
He gave up soda, which has 41 grams of sugar, but he's doing Hawaiian Punch that has 43 grams of sugar.
Now, do you see the irony in that at all?
Go back to your fucking kid, good stuff.
Well, Howard 100 News spoke to a nutritionist yesterday,
Oh, good.
and he said that you should drink orange juice. He'd rather see you drink that. Even though it's high in sugar, you're getting nutrients from it, as opposed to
I know
empty
orange
calories.
juice is better than Pepsi. I know that.
So drink orange juice.
He said he's stressed because of Letterman tonight. So
I am. I'm fucking all nervous.
Don't stress.
Tonight?
Are you nervous? What? I mean, I understand that, but
Yeah, well, you just talked about it last week. You know what I'm going through. I'm going through that today.
you got a thing figured out? What you're going to talk about?
Yeah, I have the first time going well makes it easier, but now
more pressure.
But you also, this is like the sophomore
right.
jinx. You got to perform again.
So, but I got my pre-interview today at 12:30, so I'm going to. I have a million things written down.
Have you got
of course,
an outfit to wear?
I'm not gonna wear. My goal was to wear these pants, but I think they might rip. God forbid that. But that'll get laughs.
Fred, that's Dana music you're playing. That's when Artie breaks up with Dana.
It is.
Yeah.
I got a million things written down. I think all of them suck, of course. And I got to talk to this guy at 12:30. And but then I looked in the paper, and I have to follow Matt Lauer, so that's easier.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't kill after
Matt
listening
Lauer,
to Matt Lauer
that's a
drum on.
home run.
But it's even like
Matt Lauer would be a great interview if you talk about what's going on with him and his wife.
It just seems like a guy easy to follow, you know.
For sure, he's not killing
unless
anybody.
unless he comes through with some insanely great story about.
You know, Dave, I was going to tell you about the time I nailed 2 pieces of ass at one time.
Right.
Then
Well,
he's backstage going, "Oh no, he's killing."
That would be great if you do that.
No, what he's going to talk about is the Today Show sending him all over the world. Where's Matt? Probably.
Can't wait to hear about that.
And then, of course, I watched Letterman last night because I was up to hear him, plug me today, you know. And then when he said my name, of course, I'm paranoid that he sounded pissed off when he said it.
I know.
You didn't like
You know
that
what I mean? It's like you go through everything. Like you just go. He went tomorrow. Matt Lauer and Artie Lange. That's what he said. I'm like, oh God, he hates me already. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, good luck tonight.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, Shuli's going to be there.
Oh, that's
following you
right.
around backstage.
That'll help.
Well, surely he'll help get you ready.
But do you see the irony? 400 calories for Hawaiian Punch, and the soda was less. You might as well drink soda.
Right.
Yeah, he's getting away from the carbonation. I like that theory.
I cut out.
Not the sugar, the carbonation.
I cut out sodas. That's what I cut out. When I cut out fruit punches, I'll tell you.
You're replacing it with something worse. I'm just saying, drink soda.
Yeah, that's like...
No, I'm not drinking soda.
Don't cut out carbonation.
I have willpower.
That's like going from cocaine to heroin. That's not a good move.
He's stressed.
I am.
I know. Hey, a lot of people are stressed.
I get stressed. That's why,
But then he's stressed out because he can't fit into a pair of pants for Letterman.
Didn't you say that when you were on the stage at Carnegie Hall, your pants ripped?
No. At Playboy Mansion.
At Playboy Mansion,
he was going to get some pussy,
but they were the same pants. Oh, could you imagine if that happened at Carnegie Hall? Oh, my God. Like, the first few minutes into it, like, this is my life.
Artie doing some physical comedy and ripping his pants. Do that on Letterman. You should tell that story.
That's a great one.
I have that written down. It just kind of goes nowhere, though. It's like a quick thing.
No, it's good. That's a good story. So, you know, Dave, I'm depressed because I gotten so fat.
Right.
And you know, and Howard kids me because, you know, my New Year's resolution was I'm swearing off soda.
Yeah.
But now I'm drinking Yoo-Hoo and Hawaiian Punch, and
I was going to bring
my weight's out of control. I'm embarrassed. And he goes, and recently I had a wonderful opportunity. I was on stage, and great show, and bent over and I ripped my pants.
Yeah, I mean, even I'm single again, you know, and I get to go perform at the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, but I mean, single again is like, that's when a celebrity's on it, like Jennifer Vince Vaughn. Like, who knew I was not single for a time in the audience?
He doesn't know.
But I also have a bit about the fact that you mentioned heroin and it got cut out. I'll see if they bring that up, because I have a sort of a thing about that.
I cut it out. They didn't cut it out.
No, I was going to say, but they'll remember it probably.
Yeah.
But it is harder. Letterman's guy rejects way more stuff than Conan's guy.
Really?
Like they're more uptight.
You know
about
what I've learned, Artie?
About drug stuff or
Let
whatever.
him reject everything. Go out there and do whatever you want. Believe me, Dave will appreciate it. You were saying, let's see, soda 150 calories, Hawaiian Punch 180 calories. Wow.
You're doing a good thing.
Right.
You can lose 24 pounds in a year by just cutting out soda.
I've lost 50 pounds in a year before. I know how to do it. And when I have ripped abs,
come
You're
knocking.
not going to talk to Lisa, are you? You're just going to ignore her.
oh yeah, all you guys will be.
Howard, why don't you train him? You're in great shape.
Please.
Eating strawberries. You eat well.
I try to tell him. He don't listen to me.
Is that Hawaiian Punch?
Yeah.
What do you think about them just, barraging it that you gave up soda, but you're, drinking something with just as much sugar in it?
It's just dumb. I don't know.
Because you made, do you think you're still sticking to your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, of course. I'm not drinking soda. The other one is not to talk to you guys.
Yeah, these guys on the website I play chess, they all have like interesting names.
What's yours? Oh,
I'd rather
tell.
not say, but mine's not threatening enough. I think psychologically my opponents think I'm a pussy. I need something like Night Slayer.
Right.
You know.
They all have very violent sounding names.
Yeah, my name should be Beat Your Fucking Ass. Nerd. You know what I mean? Like some names will actually psych you out.
Yeah.
You know. I need a name like a treacherous name, that of a warrior, so somebody would think.
King Kong.
The badass.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the badass.
You should put like I'm always a fan of putting like 2 words together that just have no meaning. They're like booger fuck or something.
Yeah, booger fucker.
Booger fucker.
I'm a booger fucker, and I'm going to play you in chess.
Right.
McHine.
McHine's a good one.
How about JD being the badass on, like he's so not a badass, like he's just like a nerd.
By the way, though, what happened to him? Didn't he have a date out at the AVN Awards? Has that happened?
Yeah, he is with
that
one
happens, I think, soon. I think the AVNs are all like mid-January.
JD is banging the hottest porn chick I've ever seen. I was on her website.
He is?
Yeah, I mean, she is the hottest. Have you banged that chick again, JD?
No, she's out in California, but
she's so hot.
The AVNs are the weekend of Bubba's wedding, so that's when I'm going out there.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you invited to Bubba's?
Yeah, I was invited.
Are you going with her, that chick? What's her name?
Kimberly Kane.
I was on her website. She is so fucking hot. I can't believe.
You're hot for JD's girl?
Yeah, I can't believe you banged her. Is she wild in bed or what?
I mean, she can be. I mean, we only had like that one time, so.
But it was wild?
It wasn't like, crazy, like, breaking things and stuff.
Right.
I'm sure it could get there.
Because I like a girl who really, takes charge. And so I imagine her taking charge, or is it like a disappointment?
No. It's not a disappointment at all.
Yeah.
But you've only been with her once.
Oh, yeah.
And...
I mean, that's more than he could ever have imagined.
But wait a minute. He's turning down things because he's supposedly with her.
Yeah.
Remember the last time we were trying to get him hooked up with somebody?
Why didn't you bang her like 5 times in a row? Like when I was your age, I could bang 5 times in a row.
It was...
And especially when even at my age, when I'm with a new chick, I could do it like 2 or 3 times.
I don't know. I just...
Wow.
Do you have a record for most times in one day you've had sex? 5. Really?
I was dating a girl who was living in Princeton. I was 18 or 19 years old. I banged her 5 times in one day. This chick, I don't know, man. I couldn't stop banging her.
Interesting.
And we 69'd. We did it all. We did it all. She had 2 gay roommates. And her and...
They got into it?
No, well, she said to me, in the morning, she got up and went into bed with them and said, and asked me to come into the bed. And I was like, no. I was in my underpants in front of the gay guys, and I was like, you know what, I'm cool with everybody here, but, I said, why don't you come into my... She wanted to get it on, I think, in front of them or something.
Wow.
And I don't know what was going on, but I said, why don't we go fuck in the other room? And I banged her 5 times. I counted. And one time it got a little kinky too. We did it in front of her friend and her friend and her boyfriend. Her friend and her boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, JD. Don't go away so fast.
Hey, come in here, you douche. How could you be the badass on the internet?
Finish your story. Come on.
Now, I'm trying to brag that I got laid.
Well, there you go.
I'm a little too old for
Keep
that.
bragging.
Yeah, but I don't understand. I mean, he still considers him he's in a long-distance relationship with this girl he sees
No.
He's a douchebag.
No, it's not a relationship. It's just...
He's saving himself for her.
Well, I don't know.
You know what? If he could get anyone else, he'd get them.
But remember, we were trying to... There was a girl... I forget exactly what was going on. Somebody that he could have banged.
It was that Pixie Pearl girl.
Yeah. He wasn't into her. He's using Kimberly Kane.
Yeah.
He's reserving his porn girlfriend for Kimberly Kane.
Okay, all right.
I don't blame him. She's way hot.
And I don't think Kimberly was very happy. And
Are you
I would rather
talking to
keep her.
You'd rather keep her on the line.
Yeah.
Are you still talking to her every day?
Yeah, not every day, but we still talk.
Yeah.
You think she's not been with anybody else but you?
Oh, I know she.
She ain't waiting around for JD.
She's had to work.
Yeah, beside work.
Right, yeah. He thinks she's confining it to work.
Please.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
She's so into you. The Badass. Well, how do you give yourself a name, The Badass? I mean,
it was from high school. It was what the fuck do you want now?
Oh, Richard Christie? What do you want to say?
Chet?
Sorry, this one ain't working. This one ain't working.
Nice. Killing my show. Yeah, go ahead.
Please.
What?
There's an article about them on avn.com.
Yeah.
And she says, this is her quote, out of her list of suitors, JD is at the top.
Yeah. I'm tired of that. Then why isn't she running to New York
Right,
to
yeah,
see him?
she's still keeping herself away from him with those other suitors.
Howard TV's making a documentary right now about JD and his porn star girlfriend, and I can't wait for it. I hear it's going to be really good.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, in October, like after JD had went out with her, she did a film with this guy. You got to see this guy she did a film with. He looks like Fabio, this big 6'5" muscle guy. And that's who followed JD.
He's banging her on film.
Sorry, JD.
The Badass.
Do you watch her films just to keep up with?
No, I haven't watched one in a while.
I watched a shitload of porn on vacation because when I got back from Mexico, Beth went to visit her family. So I had 2 full days in the apartment, and all I did was play chess, watch Battlestar Galactica. And then when that friggin' blonde chick in Battlestar Galactica came on, I'd get horny and I go, let me go hit my porn collection. And, I just bring home random porn from the station. I have tons. I literally have maybe 100 pornos in my house. So the first thing I put in was Chloroform Girls, which I couldn't even beat off to. I got to admit, it was so sick.
It's like a snuff movie or something.
It's like these guys come in and they attack chicks. The first guy, there's a couple of scenarios. First guy comes in and he's got chloroform, which is a chemical like in the movies you put on a handkerchief and you give it to the chick.
Right, when you're kidnapping somebody.
Yeah. So it's all probably horse shit, but meanwhile, just watching it's disturbing. Guy comes in, he chloroforms the chick. Now she's naked. Now he can't fuck her because in porno, if you bang a chick who's unconscious, you're going to jail.
Right.
That's like rape. So all he does, he takes her, and she's laying there like dead, and he ties her up. Then he unties her. Then he takes off, like he'll take off all her clothes and put her in a schoolgirl outfit while she's unconscious. And then she wakes up, and the big thing in chloroform girls is when the girl wakes up, she's all confused, and she goes, "What did you do to me?" She goes, "What? Where's my bra? Where's my panties? What am I in a schoolgirl outfit?" And he'll go, and then she'll struggle. He'll be holding her, and he goes, I changed your clothes while you were unconscious. She goes, "You what? You changed my clothes?" And then she goes, what? And then all of a sudden he chloroforms her again. And then he knocks her out, and he drags her back to the bed, ties her up again, unties her, rubs her ass a little bit, and then dresses her up in like a different bra and panty outfit.
Oh, no. So every time she wakes up, she's in a different outfit.
Almost like,
it's like
a makeover show or something.
Makeover. So I'm sitting there getting nauseous. I go, I can't beat off to this. This is so depraved that even I can't beat off to this.
That is a riot.
So then the next scenario, the guy is interviewing a chick for a job, and chicks in chloroform videos are not that hot. They're a little bit chunky. So this chunky chick is sitting on the couch, and the guy goes, and the guy looks like he just stepped out of hillbilly heaven. He looks like that guy on Bubba's show who talks funny. Ned. So he goes, "If you want a job with my company, you're going to have to allow me to chloroform you." And she goes, "What?" He goes, "Well, if you object, then I'll show you the door." Like this would be the massive sexual harassment suit.
Right.
He goes, "Well, if you agree to be chloroformed," she goes, "Well, what's going to happen to me?" He goes, "Well, you don't even know what's going to happen to you, but you will be chloroformed. You don't want to do it, then leave." And she goes, No, I'll do it." So this guy takes the chloroform out, he chloroforms her. and he she's passed out on the couch. So now you're waiting for something big to happen. Well, of course, you can't have sex with her.
Mm-hmm.
So what he does is he takes off her bra and he starts to play with her tits. Then afterwards, he puts her in a new bra. She wakes up, she goes, "Oh my God, what have you done to me?" She goes, "Where's my old bra and panties?" She goes, "I'm wearing a new bra." He goes, "That's right." and I'm going to chloroform you again. She goes, no, don't. I'm saying, why not? You get a nice sleep, and you get a new pair of bra panties.
What is it, just like Project Runway?
I don't know, but it freaks out these girls that, you know, and it's like, yeah, what kind of weirdo is changing? She goes, well, what else are you doing to me when I'm unconscious? That's the whole rap, you know?
Yeah.
And he goes, well, wouldn't you like to know? Meanwhile, he's doing nothing.
Nothing.
He doesn't even beat off. He's a homo.
He's changing her clothes.
I mean, it sounds like the worst porn ever made.
It's so bad I couldn't beat off to that, and then I beat off. And then I got some other one that was horrible. It was just like the girls weren't doing enough stuff.
Can I make a suggestion to you?
The guys are wearing rubbers. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Whenever the guys wear rubbers, I can't
it ruins
beat
the
off.
fantasy.
Why? I don't know. Understand? I wear a rubber. I understand it, but I just can't get into it. I don't want to watch it. So then I put on Savannah Sampson. She did the trick. She's so dirty. I mean, you know, she's just blowing guys and getting fucked by 5 guys in a row, and she looks good, you know. And then you want to know who else I beat off to? Because and this was unbelievable. I beat off, and then I waited 10 minutes and beat off again. Like I was in beat off heaven. That Carmen
Levana.
Carmen Levana.
Yeah, she's hot. She's hot.
I was beating off to her.
But Howard, can I make a suggestion
But sometimes she introduces girls. Like she'll go, oh, I watched this one where, this is the one that sucked because there was too many rubbers. It was a slave auction. All these rich dudes and even rich hot chicks show up at the auction.
You got too many movies with plots.
I know.
There should be no plots in these movies.
I know.
Like a little plot.
No plot.
Yeah, you need to
This
watch
is too much goddamn plot.
You need to watch Cum Farters or something like
Yeah,
that.
no, well, I don't like that. That's too hardcore. But these chicks go on stage and they're auctioned off for a sexual fantasy for the highest bidder. And it's like a secret thing. And some guy pays like $5,000 for a chick, and so he gets her to the house, and what does he do? He ties her up to a wall and takes pictures of her.
Oh, please.
And I'm like, you frigging homo. For $5,000.
$5,000?
She's like, and the woman's like, all he wanted to do was watch. He was so kinky, and it turned me on and made my pussy wet. And I'm like, yeah, okay,
so
whatever.
it's got a lot of narration.
Narration. So then finally, Carmen Levana does it. Carmen Levana's like, but then even she like is into this weird thing. She's starting to think she's so hot that she's like Jenna Jameson. Right. She goes, I had a fantasy the other night about my friend. Oh. And then her friend comes out who's a big fat whore. Oh. And I'm like, I can't beat off to you, so I'm fast forwarding until I get to a Carmen Levana actual sex scene. Finally able to beat off.
Is Carmen Levana, has she been on our show?
Yeah, you were in love with her.
Right there, that's her.
Which one? Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah, where's her video?
That's what I'm telling you. I'll give it to you if you want.
Whoa,
I'm done with
that.
it. You don't mind a little sticky on the cover.
I remember her being hot.
Yeah. She's a filthy whore.
Can I make a suggestion to you?
She's a filthy, dirty whore.
I'm going to need chloroform for her.
Yeah.
I did something, and I swear to God, it's changed my life as far as.
If it's you beating off, I don't want to hear about it.
I'm not going to get into it. No, I'm not going to get into it.
You
should go. I know this sounds weird because but they made it a lot better from the last time you tried it. You go to a computer site, right? You go to a website. We have a password. We get in. Now you have an entire video store available to you. You put in Carmen Levana, it brings up every Carmen Levana movie. You want foot fetish, brings up every foot fetish movie. It's at the computer. The video streaming quality is great, and there's no more. I never have to worry about leaving discs around.
What is the point of this?
Well, it's just you're always saying that you never have anything.
I said I have tons of porn.
But you say you never have anything good.
Well, I mean, some of them are good and some of them are bad. How do I know if one's good or not?
But you can go and pick a girl.
That's the same thing's going to happen on the computer. I got to go through it.
You're not going to go.
But it's a lot quicker.
You wouldn't look at chloroform if you knew you had all this other crap.
But you paid for a website where you have your credit card bill?
No. We got a guy who gave us a free. It's a free thing. No, and he doesn't know who's in and who's not.
Really?
In other words, we all share the password.
Gary, I'm not complaining.
No, I'm just saying it makes it easier for you.
It's funny to hear the ones I don't like.
No, I got it.
Absolutely. I don't want him completely satisfied. I get no story.
Right.
Well, not entirely true. You'll get stories out of the ones he liked, too.
I'm not going on a website. And you know what? I don't want to beat off on a website.
You don't want to beat off to the computer.
Because I like to beat off in my bed, and I like to have it on the big screen. I got a big screen in there. It's a whole ritual I go through.
Penis must be like 3 foot long on your screen.
Damn.
You're gay. I mean, no, I wouldn't know.
Who would think of that?
Why would he think of that?
Why wouldn't you say vagina must be really big on a screen?
Well, because you don't want to think of a vagina as being huge. I mean,
You don't want to think of vagina. You want to think of dick.
But doesn't it turn you on? It's not gay to get turned on by watching a guy with a massive penis bang a girl in a porn.
You want to know something? I try to ignore the penis.
Like, my thing is, like, there's this guy, Peter North, and I love, like, it's not gay, but I love his movies because
You're gay. There's no doubt.
You like the way he fucks?
Well, he shoots the biggest money shot you would ever see.
Oh, my God. You know what? I fast forward through. As soon as I see they're getting close, I don't even want to see cum. I don't even want to see it on a woman. I don't want to see any of that.
So that's the only part I
That's
watch.
the gayest part of
Your
it.
favorite porn star's a guy?
Your favorite porn star is Peter North?
Well, for guy ones.
Dude, why don't you try sucking a guy off?
Well,
I bet you have.
He bangs the hottest chicks, though. That when you watch his movie, you're
Sal
getting
and
a hot
Richard,
chick.
Sal and Richard are into these really, Howard, really weird, hardcore. Like Sal watches ones where all these guys like finish in a glass and the girl pours it on her head, and just like they do.
He hates women.
Well, it's complete hostility towards broads.
I'm not gay, but I love Peter North's penis. It's so big and thick, full and veiny.
It's enormous, too.
I wonder.
The biggest load.
He shoots such a good, healthy load. I love to watch his
That's
penis.
the only part I watch. Like I time my finish the same time as his.
Of the video you watch is his load?
Well, it's something about it turns me on watching the girls get that all over them.
What?
You don't watch the other part with the chick's tits bouncing around?
Well, a
You
little
got a
bit.
girlfriend now, right? Do you come on a face and stuff?
No, I mean, no, this is, as far as movies, that's
Get in here, JD.
what I like in movies.
Where are you going? What did you want to say?
Nothing. I was just standing here and
What are you getting pissed off?
No, I just.
Man, you got something to do?
JD, who was that guy that Kimberly did a movie with right after you were with her?
Evan Stone, is that the
Evan Stone.
I really miss you, JD. Oh, wait, I got to go back on set. Evan Stone's going to put his massive penis inside of me.
The guy's in perfect shape. He has hair down to the middle of his back like Fabio.
I don't know. Since I've met JD, I'm working more.
All right. Well, thanks, boys.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. There's the boys. Talk about porn.
Richard does fixate on those men, though.
Yeah.
He even just said with JD, the guy's in perfect shape, hair beautiful.
He's gay. He got long hair down the middle of his back. I couldn't tell you one of the porn guys from the other.
I mean, I love the guy, but I really do think maybe there's some gay stuff going on there.
There's no doubt.
I mean,
There's no doubt that he is gay in him. Yes, Benji.
You started to say something I think was a big revelation for you.
What is that?
That you fucked in front of this other couple.
No, when I was 18, what happened? Yeah, I did.
No, but you've told us that story before.
Yeah, I did.
That you
and in
fucked?
fact,
I've
I'll
never
tell you a
heard-
better story. The chick
No,
who
I
we
know
were
that.
fucking in front of is a girl I fucked. And I was 18. So, Howard Stern had a few, if you don't mind me, a third person. He had a few sexual experiences as a young man. I'm not totally gross.
Were they just in the same room, or was it intentional?
Same room.
To watch. Were they fooling around also?
Yeah, they were getting it on.
And you were looking at them. They were.
I got
looking at you?
uncomfortable. I brought my girlfriend upstairs. That shows you I'm kind of a prude. Like, I don't really want to get into a weird scene. I just like banging women, one-on-one.
You couldn't have two women. That wouldn't be okay.
I don't care about that. I really like the woman concentrating on me. Like, I feel kind of.
Well, you've had
important.
2 women before, haven't you?
I had 2 women and one blow me while the other one was messing around with me. I had that, and I do think about it a lot.
So it was good.
It was good. How could that be bad? I'd love to tell you the chick.
Oh.
Famous chick.
Ooh. 2 famous chicks or just one?
One famous chick. The other one was hot, but...
How did you make that happen?
Hey, Still some magic left in me.
No. I meant, oh, you asshole.
There must have been some magic in that.
Honey, I just whipped out that wallet.
No, I meant, did they know each other?
No, they didn't.
Really?
That was even hotter.
Wow.
We all met up.
Uh-huh.
And I knew the famous chick for a while.
Uh-huh.
And then...
Who did more of the picking up of the third chick?
We met her, and I don't want to get too into it, but...
No, but I mean, were you at a party? Were you at a club? Or
we met at a club.
Yeah?
Yeah, we met the chick at the club.
Have you guys discussed that you might do a three-way?
Yeah.
I didn't say we went back home.
Oh, you did it there?
I ain't saying nothing more.
Oh, my goodness, you animal.
Yeah, I've had some crazy times. I mean, not as crazy as some people, but...
You know what? I'm never going into these clubs again.
Yeah.
People are banging right there.
You had a great 4 months.
I did.
Great 4 months.
You know what? Thank God it ended. Thank God I met Beth, because you know what? I'd be dead. There's no way I could go on like that. Even Ralph said, "There's something wrong with you. You're like on fire."
I don't think you would have, because partying didn't go along with it. You know, I think if it was just sex, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, I didn't party. I just had sex.
That's what I mean. Like if it was,
I was still in bed early.
If you had an issue with other shit, that might have been bad.
Kept my eye on my job.
Not really. You were tired.
I was pretty beat.
It's like, what the heck
It was the
is
job or
wrong
getting
with
laid.
him? Then I found out he's staying out
I was.
every night.
I went nuts. And why not, though, right?
Please, that wasn't you going nuts.
For me, that's nuts.
You going nuts was not having somebody at home. That's why you were
I know.
outside.
I can't be alone. I can't be alone.
You went nuts as soon as you walked in the house.
Yeah, well, there's nuts and there's nuts. You read about, like that Rolling Stones book I read, like, they were nuts.
Yeah. I wasn't that nuts.
Yeah, but, you know.
weren't nuts
who needs
until
to
you
be,
went inside.
Who needs to be that nuts anyway? You know. You don't have to
Yeah,
go,
look at them now.
you don't have to go too far.
They look terrible.
Right.
What is it, Richard?
I just had an idea that they suggested maybe I should say to you. What would a good bit be? I think it might be funny if, like, you chloroformed all of us
And then dressed you?
and then unchanged our clothes.
You want me to do that to you?
I'd be willing to do that, yeah.
You want to be nude and unconscious?
And have,
Yeah.
Have me change.
undress you and dress you.
All right, I'll tell you what, we'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
All right? Get some chloroform. I'll chloroform
my
you.
God.
You know what I read, though? Like, after the chloroform video, I read some shit about chloroforming. And it turned out that, A, it's very, very dangerous. B,
Right, it's not an exact science.
yeah, and B, it actually takes a long time before somebody passes out.
Yeah, it's not like in an episode of Batman.
Right, where they go right away.
You know how in the movies it makes it seem like a minute later you're unconscious?
Yeah.
I could be here earlier tomorrow.
What is it that appeals to you about having me undress you and you being naked?
I think it'd just be a funny bit. Plus, I'm kind of curious of how it feels to be knocked out like that.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Just
we
get
can
high. It's like getting high. You get fucked up. It's like knockout. You ever get knocked out in the hospital for an operation or something?
Maybe we could have a doctor come and knock you out and I'll undress you.
Okay.
How gay would that be?
Get some anesthesia.
That would be the funniest TV episode. This asshole's laying there naked and I dress him up in bra and panties.
You know what I realized?
You know what would really be funny?
Yeah.
Is if you knocked him out, then you stuck a huge
Dildo in his
As long as I'm knocked out.
Could write shit on his face.
And then could
you
somebody
do
come
all
on me?
kinds of things to him, and then just before he wakes
Shit on him.
up, you clean him up and put him back in his same clothes.
What if we knocked you out and then like buried you alive somewhere?
You woke up in a
That's not as fun.
covered in bukkake.
You know what I realized? Someone was getting into the whole Sal makeup rap, and they realized that he's got black circles around his eyes.
Yeah, like a raccoon.
Yeah, and Richard has white stuff around his eyes. It's the direct opposite. You got this crazy white, like...
Yeah, his eyes sort of have a halo.
Yeah, like I've been wearing sunglasses when I get tanned, but I don't tan, so it's just a weird complexion thing.
Let's get back to chloroform.
God.
You devil.
I'd
I'll shave
definitely
your
be
hair.
into that.
I don't understand. What if we just knocked you out with a bat?
When I woke up, There was a bra on me and a dildo in my ass. What happened?
What'd you do to me?
I would like to be unconscious and wake up with Peter North's big dick in my ass.
Thanks. Yeah, I would be into that. I mean, it's for the sake of good TV, so you can knock me out.
I woke up and there was this enormous load on my belly.
Somebody's came all over my belly.
My face looks like a glazed donut now.
Like, what would be the pleasure of you? The actual waking up and you see a nice new outfit on you? Is that the pleasure?
What outfit do you want to wear? Like
like a schoolgirl outfit or something would be good.
Dude,
want me to shave your pretty legs?
Yeah.
Admit you're gay.
Yeah.
No, it's just a funny bit.
You want to be in a schoolgirl outfit?
Well, I don't mind.
You want a guy to put it in your ass.
I don't.
Admit
I
it.
swear I don't. There's nothing about anything in my ass that turns me on.
In your mouth.
Not in my mouth.
Would you like to lick Sal's
Nothing.
penis?
I don't
Why
even
you
like
lick his penis.
No, I wouldn't do that. Maybe for $100,000 or something.
I think. Here's what I think.
Didn't you kiss it once?
No, I never did.
Or you did something?
He touched it. He painted it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, we painted each other.
You rubbed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not gay.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fingertips.
To the best of my knowledge, I've never touched another guy's dick. I don't think. I mean, I doubt it.
Unless you erased it from your memory.
Unless I was chloroformed.
Yeah, but you had jizz on your chest.
Yeah, but
That was an accident. He was banging a chick.
I wasn't looking for it.
Yeah.
See, I think my theory is like reading between the lines with you. If you were both drunk in a club, you and Peter North, and he came on to you, I think you might kiss him if you were.
No, I never would. I swear.
Didn't you and your friend
God,
used to jerk off in front of each other?
Yeah.
Like you'd look at his naked body jerking off, and you would jerk off?
We'd kind of just talk about it while we were doing it. We didn't really stare at each other.
It's so gay.
We talked about chicks at our school that we liked and
Oh,
stuff.
that's great.
Hey, did you see Maggie's sweater? Yeah. No, all I can see is you rubbing your dick right now, dude.
It was in a tent out in his yard.
In a
That's
tent.
exactly what the priests do when they're molesting little boys.
You know, when the priest was molesting me, he showed me pictures of naked women.
That's
We
what
were both the same age.
All right,
In
get
other
out of
words,
here. You're definitely gay.
That's what other gay perverts do.
Look into chloroform and find out if it's dangerous.
I'll go start looking on the internet
All right,
for
thank you.
I mean, yeah, why would it be dangerous? It's poison that knocks you out.
I like
could
to
kill
be
you.
chloroform.
And wake up in a schoolgirl outfit.
I mean, goofing around, we didn't suggest the schoolgirl outfit. He did.
I know.
I don't know, schoolgirl outfit.
I don't know, something pretty.
Something nice and plaid.
Bra.
Crowbar opened his head and saw the dark stuff inside it.
What happened to him on that farm?
So JD, are you still excited to go to the AVN Awards after all that porn discussion?
I'm excited. I'm not so excited about the cameras following me around and whatnot, but I'm excited about the actual event.
Well, what about hearing, some of the things that Kimberly or other porn stars go through? Like Richard really laid it out there.
You know what? I'm actually fairly easygoing. I think I'm better.
I would be proud to know that Evan Stone followed me. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I don't know if I'd exactly want to be there, but while it
In
was
turn,
happening.
you're probably going to have to follow a lot more guys because she's probably.
And I get off, and then JD just gets up there, and he's kind of like, "Hey, what's going on?" Like he doesn't prepare anything.
No, and the crowd goes berserk.
Yeah,
It's a natural.
Yeah.
It seems that the core of that show is not being prepared.
yeah. I mean, the whole highlight was JD reading Ronnie's poem "Winter."
Yeah.
It goes like this. Winter is when there are no leaves on the trees. Winter is when we say goodbye to the birds and the bees.
I'm like, how much shelf life does that have left?
I know. That's their one routine.
That's it.
That's your stairway to heaven.
And Ronnie just screams. I mean, Ronnie's not prepared in any way, is he?
Ronnie's so annoying at those things. He just yells.
There's a lot of yelling.
And, and Ronnie now thinks he's a star because he goes, "We're selling out all over." I'm like, no. People listen to my show and hear you, and they go expecting to laugh like they do at the show, and then they go to this thing, and I see you up there like a retard. I was thinking.
I think people expect a train wreck. They go to see this train wreck.
I was thinking about Ronnie. Didn't he sleep over at Bubba's house?
He did, I thought. Yeah, one time when he went down there.
Couldn't he possibly, I mean, I don't know what he did at Bubba's house, but couldn't Ronnie possibly be on tape just because Bubba has tape? Yeah.
You saw the thing, they said that now there's, I got to get the exact description, but there's 3 more, and one of them was described as a short man.
A short man.
There's 3 more guys, tape of 3 more guys coming out. They described the 3 guys, but one of them was described as a short man.
Are they celebrities?
No, they're not celebrities.
I thought they were B and C.
3 guys fucked in Bubba's bedroom?
Hold on, let me pull the article. Hold on.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's alleged, by the way.
Well,
that's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
A short man is also... It could be Ronnie. Wouldn't it be great if there was a Ronnie sex tape?
I would love that.
Oh, my God. That's the greatest.
There'd be some splaining to do.
Yeah. Yeah! Was he there with his girlfriend? Ronnie, were you there? Hey, Ronnie, you around? I didn't realize what time it is. I got to take a break. I'll get Ron.
Yo.
You slept at Bubba's house, right?
No.
Oh, you never did?
No, I've been to his house, but never slept there.
What'd you do to your finger?
I dropped a plate on it.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
A metal plate.
Oh.
Yeah, it's split wide open.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I need stitches. I don't.
When did you do that?
Thursday.
Oh.
Well, you don't need stitches now.
Yeah, I know.
Well, oh, so you never slept at his house?
No, I've been there, but I never slept there.
Right.
I mean, I knew he had cameras. He showed me cameras, but...
He did?
Yeah.
Where were the cameras?
The ones I saw were like in his office and stuff, but I really never, I never was up in his bedroom or anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to sleep over if there's cameras in some dude's house.
Who knows?
Who knows what's going on?
Who knows? I don't.
You didn't sleep with Heather, did you?
No.
No, okay.
Hell no.
All right.
You're not the short one.
The what?
There's supposedly a short guy that slept with Heather.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it wasn't me.
Did Bubba ever offer?
No.
No. Hey, is that the finger you use to finger chicks?
No, this one.
Oh, that's it. Okay, good. All right.
God.
He's a playboy. I can't see him getting...
this one.
He made sure to drop it on the right finger.
Yeah.
He dropped that plate on the right finger.
Yeah, it was a ramp from the trailer from my car.
Right.
How did you go taking your pace car? Did you take it out?
It was great. We had such a great time. Wait till you see the footage of it. I mean, Lieberman was scared out of his mind. Have you seen any of the pictures?
I haven't seen. I saw some pictures, but I heard Lieberman's report. He was scared out of his mind.
He was.
I don't blame him.
Why?
Because first of all, the car can spin out of control.
That could happen on the street.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
scared whenever I drive with anybody.
Yeah, I mean, we had a blast. I had a great time.
I mean, you're driving at high speeds. What speed did you hit?
It wasn't. We weren't going that fast because it's a very small track. It's only 3/8 of a mile oval. And
what did you hit?
I don't know. I didn't really look at the speedometer. I was concentrating on the car and the track.
What do you think you were going?
Maybe 80, 90.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. It's scary, and I got why John Lieberman was afraid. I mean, everyone was calling him a pussy, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm going 90 miles an hour, some guy driving.
I mean, Shuley got in the car. They had their own pace car there also. The track had their own Mustang.
Yeah.
And Shuley got in with the guy who drives the pace car there. And he was going a little fast, probably a lot faster than me because he's used to the track. And he was having a great time. And then I even put a Rick's girl in there. I put her in my car with me, and she was having a blast. She was screaming, having a great time.
Wow.
Lieberman was crying. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what the top speed was that Ronnie hit?
What?
Had Lieberman crying?
What?
67 miles an hour.
Get out of here.
Dude, I wasn't crying.
Hey, John, you want to come in?
Go ahead, John.
Really?
You were only going 67 and he was crying?
I don't even know.
Well,
I don't know because I wasn't even looking at, like I said.
Wasn't crying.
Yeah, you were crying. Dude, did you see that picture? Did you see that picture? Come on.
John, just grab a microphone.
Did you know that Lieberman has a fake eye?
No.
Yeah.
You got a glass eye?
Here we go.
Dude, he starts talking to the guy from the racetrack. And the guy's telling him about what's the danger and all this kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
And he's telling him about this one turn where this one guy crashed and everything. And Lieberman goes, I ain't doing that. I'm used to, I don't like that kind. I've been to Iraq, I've been to here, I've been to there, and I'm not doing my. And he's telling us he's got pins in his leg and he's got a fake eye.
You have a fake eye for real? There's no way that's fake because that thing moves beautifully.
Let me tell you what I have.
Right.
And then I want to address this pace car situation.
Can you put your mic anywhere near your face? Dude, you got him on backwards.
What's wrong with you? He's still upset from Thursday. Dude, the guy was green. No lie.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah. Well, it's near your mouth.
Yeah. Now it works.
Yeah.
It's also bent down now.
Yeah, because you're bothering me already.
I'm bothering you?
Fix it.
There you go.
There.
What's wrong with you?
Well, because you're bothering me already.
You bothered me the first thing I walked in the door today.
So let me address the eye issue first, Howard.
Go ahead.
When I was 13, I was hit in the eye with a hockey puck at a semi-professional hockey game in Baltimore. Robin will remember the Baltimore Skipjacks. I got a puck careened into the stands, slammed me in the eye. And the paramedics on scene said that I would just have a black eye. Well, I went home and I couldn't see out of the eye at all, and blood was streaming down. So they took me to the hospital. Long story short, I was in the hospital for 3 months because it formed a blood clot on my optic nerve. And they said I was either going to die or lose sight in that eye if the blood clot burst. Long story short, they ended up implanting a plexiglass lens in my eye just to stabilize my eye.
Right.
So you can see it if you look close. It's a plexiglass lens, but it's not a glass eye.
Dude, you told everybody you had a fake eye at the track.
I did not.
Ask
You
Shuley.
told everybody.
No, Shuley. Ask Shuley.
Can you see out of it?
Yeah, I can see fine. I have a contact lens and an implanted lens.
Wow.
And I had a bunch of cataracts removed, everything like that. But here's why I was so scared, Howard. And I think the audience can understand this.
No, they can't.
When you're in a car, Ronnie thinks he's a race car driver.
I don't think I'm a race car driver.
He's a cop, too.
No, I didn't think I'm a race car driver.
He thinks that the pace car is a race car.
Right.
So, it's a Corvette. It's a race car.
So you put somebody who thinks they're a race car driver.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
In a car.
Well, let's hear what he's talking about.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well,
That's
let's
the
hear
problem.
it. Go ahead.
Could you let me say two things?
No, because you don't know
Ronnie,
anything.
I want to hear his point of view.
You do a news story on shit you don't even know what you're talking about. Look
Ronnie,
up what a Corvette is. A Corvette is a race car.
I want to just hear.
Have you ever seen a NASCAR car go around with the top down?
Yeah, the pace cars do sometimes.
Sometimes, but not in a racing capacity where the driver thinks he's a race car driver. They are race car drivers.
I actually knew what I was doing, John, okay?
I would be scared, too.
You stupid ass motherfucker.
Now the personal attacks start.
Right. Well,
I mean...
Because you're personally attacking me.
How did I attack you?
Ronnie, you're a bore.
I never said I was a race car driver.
Ronnie, you're a bore. Let him talk a little.
Yeah, go ahead.
You filibuster with the cursing.
So here we are with the top down, Ronnie going fast. I don't care if it's 67 or what, because the head of the track said he saw the wheels start to slide and that we came dangerously close to the wall 3 different times.
You're supposed to.
And... frankly, yes, I was scared. I
don't blame you.
Too many near-death experiences, and I didn't want to die in a pace car with Ronnie. That's not the way I want to go.
Right.
And
well, you could understand why he's scared, Ron. He's not in control, and you are, and he probably panicked.
He had a panic attack.
Yeah.
I didn't have a panic attack.
Plain and simple. Look at that picture.
No, and number one, I wasn't crying. Number 2, I didn't have a panic attack.
Yeah, you can't. Dude, they have the audio of you screaming.
Ronnie was
Please stop the car. Please stop the car.
Let me hear it. Hold it. I got it here. Let me see what happened in that car. And honestly, I got to take a break. But here.
Good.
Yeah.
I have pins in my ankle from a horrible car accident.
Now it's pins in his ankle.
You want to see them?
You got a fake eye.
This is while you're driving?
No.
You're in the car.
They're trying to get him to get in the car.
Oh, I almost died. I got pinned in a car. Jesus Christ.
Now what are you doing?
Drove away with him in the car.
Oh, you got in.
When I was 22, I got in a really bad accident.
No, I had gone out by myself.
All right, let me hear this.
Just be careful. Don't go too fast, Ronnie, please. Not too fast.
my God. Oh, no. Whoa. Okay. What? Please be careful. Last time around, then I want to stop. Okay.
You do sound like a pussy.
All right, stop. No! I said stop, dude! Ah! Okay, dude, that's good. Let's take a break. Okay, no, not too bad. No. Please. Oh, shit! Dude! Okay.
I think he's hitting 47 right here.
All right. Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ!
A bicycle just passed you.
And dropped me off. Okay. All right, this is it, and then that's it. Ah! Okay. Time for a break, dude. Seriously.
Every time he would moan,
great.
Every time he would moan, you'd speed up.
I wouldn't stop.
The other problem was Ronnie couldn't keep his eyes on the road because he brought a Rick's girl. So you have a Rick's girl who's scantily clad. She's hardly wearing any clothing.
I wasn't even looking at her.
I was looking up
Dude, if I was looking at her, we would have been in the wall. Now stop it, you moron.
And Ronnie was already angry because I pointed out all of the blemishes in the car.
Blemishes.
He said this was the perfect mint condition car.
Yeah.
Well, I get to his house and I start to point out scratches on it.
Yeah,
I say, this is anything but mint condition, and he starts putting on decals to cover up the scratches in the car.
What are you
he puts Rick's
about?
decals. It looked like a 5-year-old putting decals on a Hot Wheels car.
And you got in the car with him. By the way, we tweeted out a picture of John Lieberman screaming in the car next to Ronnie.
Terrific.
Look, there it is. It's pretty funny.
Oh, jeez. He looks like Scott in that picture, doesn't he?
Yeah, looks like Scott the engineer.
Look, call me what you will, but
don't call him Scott the engineer. Yes.
Call me what you will,
right.
But who wants to get in a car with somebody who's already angry and who thinks they're a race car driver?
I never said I was a race car driver.
And the top was down.
I never said I was a race car driver.
There was no roll bar. There was no safety. We had small seatbelts. By the way, Howard, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Does Ronnie wear a seatbelt when he drives you?
I don't know. I don't look. Do you, Ron?
No.
Wow.
Oh, you're kidding.
Why?
I don't like seatbelts.
Yeah, but dude, it could save your life. It could save your life.
We talked about this already.
We did?
Yeah, we talked about it.
You should wear one.
Because we're
It's
driving.
the law.
We're driving up there. He has no seat. I'm already scared from just the drive up there, not in the pace car, in his normal car. We're driving up. He has no seatbelt on. His phone is dinging with Twitter every 3 seconds. So
Okay, I wasn't answering it.
So he's looking at the phone.
I wasn't answering
He's
the-
giving the
he's such
finger.
a liar.
He's got the car window down. He's giving the finger to the Howard TV cameras. His
You're the
Twitter's
one who
going
told
off with
me.
his phone.
You're
and
the
he's
one who
not
told
wearing
me
his
to give him the
seatbelt.
finger.
So already,
What a
I'm
bullshit
scared.
artist. He's such a bullshit artist.
Well,
You're the one who told me to give them the finger.
I would never tell
They
you
called
that.
you on the walkie-talkie.
They called
said,
Shuley.
Oh, you're such a liar, man.
All right, Keith, you're on the air.
He's such a liar.
Hey now.
Hey now.
What's wrong with you?
Ronnie's absolutely right. They definitely race those cars. They're made wide. They have wide tires. They race an exact series with those cars. In fact, I know, Ronnie, you want to go fast because that's your pace car, but you probably would have lit that thing up if it was any other car, right?
No, it's just that first of all, I never took the car on the track before, number one. Number two, the car wasn't set up for a track.
Right. No, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I didn't have the track tires on. I didn't have whatchamacallit, the shocks weren't set for a track. But the car ran good. The guy from the track said the car ran excellent.
Yeah, and they have a paramedic there who's ready with a body board for me if anything happens.
You're supposed to.
And they had me talk to this guy before we even start. This guy who says, I lost my career on this track. That's the widower's corner, and I shatter my leg and everything. So,
Okay. So
you were nervous?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Howard, they have where you can go to tracks. They do these ride-alongs where you can ride with a professional driver, and they top out at 165. I've done it. It's amazing.
Dude, I did the Pocono school at in Pennsylvania. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
It's a 2.5. Yeah, Steve Fox's school. I did that school. We did 172 miles an hour on the track, and it wasn't a ride. I didn't do a ride-along. I actually drove the car.
Well, see, I did the ride-along. You should put Lieberman in that car. My God, he probably... Oh, my God, the footage on that would be hilarious.
No, we're not putting Lieberman in that car. Thank you for your thoughts.
You got to go with Ronnie now at 172 miles an hour.
Well, that's what we wanted to do originally. We wanted to do that track.
Right.
But there was a whole issue with Howard TV and the whole thing with...
Well, boys...
That would have been great.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a blast. I had a great time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I had a great time, man. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, John didn't. You really hated it, right, John?
I hated it. Yeah, I couldn't wait for it to be over.
Right.
I was so glad.
He was sick, man. He was
I wasn't
green.
sick.
He was starting. Ask Julie. Julie will give you the real scoop on it.
I was just
he lies a lot.
I was very glad when it was over.
Right.
I just wanted it to be over.
Do you wake up happy in the morning?
Oh, I'm a happy guy.
Yeah, he looks real happy.
All right, let's take a break. Keith, thank you. Ronnie,
have a good day, guys.
right, thank you. I will be back right after these words.
Merman. Yes. So you pulled a bit of a Lieberman down in Philadelphia this past weekend at the block party.
I pulled an old school Will night, actually.
So what goes into an old school Will night? Tell us about it.
Well, this one I knew I was in trouble because I didn't eat dinner.
Right.
And then, like I said, I was kid-free, wife-free, and I just said, fuck it, I'm going to get crazy. And the crowd was all hyped up, and it was all Philly guys, and all my buddies were down there, my brother. And I just, I said, fuck it, I'll just start drinking.
Sort of the perfect storm that could happen for old school Will to come out.
People were buying shots, and I don't know. Then it just comes out. There's like a little guy in there, just buried away most of the time. And then every once in a while he shows his ugly head.
You've repressed him with diapers and early mornings and bottles and mortgages, and
he was pretty much out every night in college, and now he only comes out on very special occasions.
Is it good to know that old school Will still lingers beneath, or was your weekend rife with regret?
It's a little more regret, just because it's like it's funny. I don't know. It's a weird place to work. Like, you want to be taken seriously as a professional around here, as a producer. Mm-hmm. And then Howard hears you just being a total fucking maniac, which was funny at the that night. It was funny. But then, Howard hears those clips, and it's like, I feel like in some way in his head he goes, oh, can I trust this guy? Is this the kind of guy I want as one of the higher up producers in my operation? But
at the same time, you're providing good content.
Well, that's the other part of it, exactly. I mean, they could put a fucking microphone in your face and tell you to act like a maniac, and then when you act like a maniac, it's like they look down on you. So it's like you never know what the balance is. It's a head fuck. It's always a mind fuck here.
Ron, yeah, I'd like to talk to you about your magical ride with Lieberman.
Yeah.
Did this go as well as you could have possibly planned it? I mean, freaking him out is something that you've wanted to do for a long time in this pace car.
Well, listen, let's put it this way. He busted my balls about this car forever. And you know what? And then he goes, he tries to trash it, saying that it's all scratched up, and please. He just doesn't, he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. All right? Car's not all scratched up. You see the pictures of the car is not all damaged like he's saying. But he did put a scratch on it because he's jealous, I guess. I don't know what his problem is. But you know what? It was my pleasure to make him fucking scream in that car. My pleasure.
When you get in a car with somebody who's emboldened by the fact they feel like a race car driver, it's scary. I don't care if you're going 40 or 60 or 80. And by the way, 67 on that track is fast. It's a small track.
Especially for a toy car.
For a toy car with the top down, with decals on it, covering up the scratches on this non-mint condition car. He got a good deal on it. I was trying to help him too. I don't dislike Ronnie. I was trying to help him. I was trying to say...
How are you trying to help? By exposing my car to the whole fucking world that I didn't need?
No, I'm talking
That's how you're trying to help me?
I'm talking about something different.
Ronnie,
I'm not talking about something
do
different.
the decals cover up the scratches?
They're
on this
off. I took them off.
Toy car?
They were peel and stick decals.
But there's nothing. There's nothing.
That's right. Peel and stick, fucking moron.
All right, and good morning. Lots to get to today. We are very busy. And good morning to you. Hey-o. I'm just going to mention some things in a random way. None of them are ranked in terms of importance. I want to pat myself on the back first thing up this morning. I want to congratulate Howard Stern on being an excellent mentor to Gary 𝗻𝗏𝗍𝗍, my producer.
Really?
Yes, I do.
And how is this evidenced?
Well, I watched the latest episode on Nerdist.com of Gary's web TV show.
They call him Baba Booey.
They call me Baba Booey is the name of the show. You're right, Robin. And I did Gary a huge favor. The show is 10,000 times better since I intervened.
I see.
And he has me to thank for it. And I'm not joking. First of all,
what did he do this time?
Well, the biggest improvement is when he talks now, he's not putting his chin up in the air and bobbing his head up and down when he's reading off the teleprompter. Because you know why? He's not reading. He has a show on. He explains his watch. He wears a watch when he runs. It's a satellite watch.
His GPS watch.
GPS watch. That's correct, Robin. Again, you're right. So he explains,
I know everything about Gary.
Yeah, right. He explains the watch in his natural way of explaining things. He's not reading from a teleprompter.
So he's talking to you as opposed to reading to you.
Exactly, and he does a fine job. And then he interviews John Hein about new television shows. And John is fat. I mean, you're watching it the whole time, and you go, John should host this show. But
Gary should be the guest.
now, the first good sign is I couldn't get through 10 seconds of his previous show where he was reading off the teleprompter.
Yes.
I watched the entire show.
Ah.
I mean, I don't really care about Gary and his dumb fucking watch, but it was compelling enough that I watched it move quickly. He explained it, and then John Hein, his interview with John Hein was very interesting. In other words, what television shows did John Hein recommend as good shows to watch? So, A+ to me.
And so you're not even going to play any clips? We're not going to get evidence of Gary doing well?
I'll be honest, I didn't pull any because there was
nothing to critique.
Right, there's nothing. I mean, the show was a good show. It was well done. He was a good host. And that's why I corrected him. I'm not sitting there. All of you who send me letters, I suspect are people who are coddled by their parents
And never get any better.
And probably don't get very far in their jobs.
Yeah.
I got so many letters criticizing me after I told Gary how to be on television. Howard, you think you're so great? You're a shitty judge. Blah blah. You know, people attacking me.
Right.
Oh yeah. I'm a shitty judge.
Like you've actually had people hire you.
Yeah.
Pay you lots of money.
Yeah, I'm getting paid a boatload of dough to be a judge on TV, and got asked back to again. I've got a #1 radio show, so I think in this area I'm pretty well versed. And so I wasn't doing it to be mean. I was honest with him. I was the only person honest with him. Had I not intervened, he would have had that same shitty show.
It would never have improved.
I do have clips.
You think that Gary didn't see it and would never improve?
Nope, I do not. I don't think Gary knows what he's doing. I think Gary thought he was good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because you know why I knew that?
Why?
The show didn't change for 3 weeks or 4 weeks whenever I intervened. It was the same dumb show with him reading off that teleprompter. Nobody told him it was horrible.
And now, does he feel better about it? Have you talked to him?
I don't know. I did. I called him and I said, you know what? I got to compliment myself. Same rap I'm doing here.
You complimented yourself. You called him so he could hear it.
Yeah, I said, Gary, I did you the biggest favor of your life. Boy, was I right. Your show was terrific this week. And, it's a funny thing, too. The guy who must own this Nerdist website, I don't know who he is. Probably got a lot of money, I guess. He's looking to start something.
Has nothing else to do.
Right. But instead of him pulling Gary's side, say, listen, I'm paying you and you're shit. It's a horrible show. Instead of doing that, he's like, yeah, I'll just use Gary to, because Gary's on the Howard Stern show and they'll talk about it anyway. In fact, he's better off when Gary's bad because...
Right, because we talk about it more.
Yeah, now I won't even play a clip from it.
You've ruined the whole thing.
Now
the guy had a plan.
Yeah, now I don't care. But, listen, I don't know, these guys, there's so many people who are bad at their jobs or kind of unmotivated because their parents told them everything they do is terrific. And I can't tell you how detrimental that is to someone's growth.
Well, I am amazed that people don't even question whether they're good or not.
No, I'm terrific.
They just know they're good.
Yeah. Oh, I talk to these people all the time. It's not just Gary. But
it never occurs to them that the problem is with them.
Yeah. But the show is actually watchable now. Congratulations. There it is.
I'm shocked that Gary hasn't chimed in to thank you.
No, he'll be angry. Howard's mean to me both.
Thank you.
Yeah, really, honestly, thank you is right. It should be a sincere thanks. You should have sent me a gift. God, you're not an embarrassment.
I didn't send you a gift. You threw it in the garbage.
Yeah, well,
I sent you a watch.
The watch is horrible. Well, the watch was for coming to my house. Now you should send me a gift for making your show watchable.
Why, so you can throw that away?
Well, what an embarrassment your show was. I mean, really. Listen, he's been on the air now with me many years. He's not just the producer. He's an on-air guy. Oh. Well, you must have liked the vice presidential debate. Biden and you share the same thing, those teeth. Getting back to Gary's show, yes, Jason made the point that Gary went to John Hein too soon, which was an interesting thought because
too soon.
Well, John Hein's on every show. But maybe Gary has to form his own identity.
Right. Why can't Gary tell you his opinion of what to watch? It's Gary's show. Don't you want to know what Gary thinks is good to watch?
That's what I thought the show was. It's a 5-minute show. In 5 minutes, Gary can't tell you what to watch on TV. Well, Gary claims he doesn't know anything about TV, but you do.
But then you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Why do we need John Hein? If John Hein has a show, I'll watch that, and he'll tell me what to watch.
Okay, can I explain it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing 12 shows to start, 3 segments each. So I'm doing 36 segments. John was on one of them.
Right.
Okay. And I'm going more to an interview thing. Like I'm interviewing a guy tomorrow. I interviewed a guy. I'm doing more interviews, not only interviews, but some interviews. So why would I not go to the guy who knows about TV? Why would I go to a different TV
Because Jason's saying, in other words, you know...
I'm doing 36 segments.
He wants
John
to
was
see
on
you
for
get
2
your
minutes.
Get your own identity.
And 35 other times Jason can see me get my own identity.
Well, the show was good.
Thank you.
You know, it was entertaining. It was 5 minutes. It didn't feel like 5 hours. It was a normal guy talking. It was fine. Good. I thank God for me.
I hear a gallop.
Oh, hey, Jason.
The floor was shaking.
What was your point of view, Jason?
My point was that you had hit him pretty hard for the show, and then John seemed to be kind of a safety blanket to kind of.
He ran to John.
Right. Again,
mommy.
all of this was done before this happened. You can, I swear on the life of my children, ask John. I asked him to come on the show before you spoke.
By the way, look how good Jason looks in a jacket.
Yeah,
you look like did you slim down?
Thanks, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm down over 25 pounds.
Good for you.
Thanks, bro.
That's all I wanted Gary to wear is a jacket for that picture I took of him. Look, and that's what he was wearing, that big moo-moo looking shirt.
Moo-moo. You act like no one ever wears a shirt. This is not a moo-moo.
It just does. For a picture, it didn't look good.
Well, your picture.
Looks like
my
a
God,
blouse.
when you make that face, it's so
looks
fucking annoying.
Looks like a blouse.
That's your opinion. You're wearing 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗱. You wear fucking rags around. I mean, that's your look.
Yeah, goof on my look, Gary.
I'm just saying, you have a look, and so everybody has to be what you want.
I don't mind your look. I asked
but
you
it's
in
like
the picture
everybody has
to wear.
To be what you want.
I had a specific look in mind for the picture.
You said, by the way, you said to me this morning that you asked me about my jacket 3 times. That's not true. It's 1.
3.
No.
I said, "Where's the jacket?"
Right.
And then you mumbled something about it being loaned out, and I went, "Oh," and you go. You said something like, "Oh, you know."
That's all one conversation.
Well, right. And you said something like...
But you just said you asked 3 times. You didn't.
Yeah. Within the conversation, I asked 3 times.
It's one conversation.
One conversation, and I asked 3 times. What fucking part of that don't you
You know
get?
what? I'm not
I brought
positive.
it up 3 times, and then I gave up. I don't know. What am I looking to
pull the tape
you?
and see if it were 3 times.
Pull it. It was 3 times. I go, "Where's their jacket?" It's what? I'm trying.
I didn't. I told you exactly where it was.
No, you said something. You just mentioned it was loaned out, and I went, "Loaned out? What does he mean by that?" I go, "Well, I asked him to wear it, and then he loaned it out." And I go, "Well, so?" I asked again about it because I wasn't clear, and again I asked 3 times. You're bored. I'm not.
That's so boring.
So then leave.
I know, but it's just such a silly thing to be.
Well, it's so stupid.
I know, but it's so.
If I say wear a jacket for a picture, wear it. That's all. Then you're done. I can't help you enough.
I know.
I fixed your TV show. Now I gotta fix your brain.
Gary, obviously it's good to hear some positive feedback about They Call Me Baba Booey from Howard. But is it sort of too little too late in your mind? Like, has there been so much bashing in the past few weeks that...
No, I mean, there's bashing, and now it's good. So I think people will go look at it one way or the other. I don't think it's ruined because Howard said it wasn't good, because now he says it is good.
Do you still feel as though you're under Howard's critical thumb because he's taking credit for the improvements in your show, when you said from the beginning that you were aware of some of these, pitfalls and things you need to improve
I think I'm always under Howard's critical thumb. I think that no matter what, he will always be watching, monitoring, and helping me. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all better now than it was a couple of weeks ago.
So you'll take it, but and obviously working on the show for many years, you're well aware that Howard has it both ways. When it's bad, he criticizes it, and when it's good, it's his doing.
Yes, well, that's why the show is so popular.
Hey, by the way, if you want to talk about the dummy move of the century, our program director, who I hired, Tim Sabian.
What did he do?
He told me Thursday and Friday he was taking 2 days off to go. He does this extreme biking, the motorcycling.
Right, where they travel for days at a time.
Motocross, it's called?
I think it's called motocross.
Yeah, and they go in the desert.
Yeah.
So he fell off his bike this time. And a lot of guys died doing this, like no joke. Of course, he fell off his bike. He broke a bunch of ribs.
Oh. Really?
He could barely walk.
And you gave him the time off.
I didn't give him the time off. He was entitled to a certain amount of time off, and this is what he decided to use.
You should never give him time off.
Yeah, he's just so fucked up. And he's so not an athlete. And And the last time he went, he lost all the feeling in his hand.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, but he
was going to the doctor for that.
It's almost like, I guess it's sort of like a death wish. Because he said to me, some guys die. Some guys die doing this.
Howard, he's on his way in, slowly, but they're telling me that he didn't fall. He just stood up and his ribs broke.
What?
Huh? Yeah. He was at the top of the Piedmont, and he stood up and heard a crack. So it wasn't an accident. He just stood up and heard a crack, and two of his ribs broke. He'll tell you.
You're an idiot.
What are you, an old lady?
That's Mr. Idiot to you, sir.
What's wrong with you, man? What do you mean you stood up and so your ribs must have cracked while you were riding?
Right. Well, I was going up this hill. It was about a 30-degree hill, and I get to the top, and I stood up on the bike, and all of a sudden I hear crack, crack. I'm like, oh fuck!
You stood up on the bike. It was moving, or you?
Yeah, I was moving. I was at the top of right at the crest of the hill. It was a 30-degree.
What do you think happened? Did you talk to a doctor?
I just hyperextended it, and I broke 2 ribs.
I don't understand.
Hyperextended it. You know what
just
he
by
did?
standing?
No, but what happened last time? Your hand, you couldn't move it for days, right?
That's because he was leaning on his hands.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then I think what happened is the way you're seated in the bike.
Well, you're going up the hill, you're up the hill, and all of a sudden you hit the crest of the hill, and I come up on the hill, and the bike goes over. I made the hill, and I stood up on the pegs, and all of a sudden I heard my back crack, and I'm like, oh, and I collapsed.
Why did you stand up anyway?
Well, you do.
Because he's excited.
Well, you do. No, they do.
Yeah.
You said.
It's about lowering your center of gravity.
Exactly.
I'm just assuming, first of all, it's not even athletic what you're doing. You're just sitting on a stupid bike.
Oh, you're not.
Motorbike.
No, you don't sit on a bike. On a dirt bike, you don't sit.
I got to say, that is a very athletic sport, and that's why I'm surprised he's doing it, because most of the time when you're doing off-road riding, you're standing on the pegs.
But look at his belly.
He should never be on an off-road bike. Not in this shape.
Yeah.
I mean,
he works out to get ready for
the last time you came back, Jim McClure had to button your pants for you because you couldn't move your hands. And now look at you, man.
Well, I'll be okay.
Did you go to a doctor?
Yeah. Oh, they took me in an ambulance. They came and they brought the ambulance up the hill. I don't know how they got up the hill.
Howard, we're getting Lieberman's working on getting the 911 call.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So
Lieberman.
So they put me on one of those boards and with the neck brace and all that stuff, and they brought me into the emergency room. And I get there and
you're a single guy. Why are you not out just fucking, man? That was my sport when I was single.
I like riding dirt bikes.
Yeah, well, great.
I
like riding a woman. And you know what? You don't break any ribs.
Right, yeah, you wouldn't be in pain
So
right
anyway,
now.
so I go to the doctor and, so they let me out. So
you can't even think straight. You can't even think straight because you're in so much pain. They give you painkillers?
They say yeah, I'm not taking them though.
Would they give you oxys?
I don't know. I don't like taking that shit. But they said you're not going to go to work this week, are you? I said, are you kidding me? I said, work for the Howard Stern show. You miss a day of that, you're dead. So anyway, I got to go back and sit down.
Let me see you walk. It's probably funny.
It's real. It's just hysterical.
Let's see.
It's hysterical.
Take off your headphones. Take off your headphones. Can you lift your hand?
Right. Does every move hurt?
Don't you realize you're not a fucking athlete? And don't you realize you don't do this shit? Like
well, this is all part of it, though.
You're a fat old guy.
No, I'm not a fat old guy.
Well, you're fat.
Well, this is a wake-up call. I'm 57.
Yeah, that's a fat old guy.
This is a good wake-up call. And I'll get back in shape and
get back in shape.
I will.
Meanwhile, I go to dinner with Tim, and he's bitching the whole time. I'm there with my friend Pat. My friend Pat owns a gym, and Tim goes, "You own a gym? I got to get in shape." He's angry. I got to get in shape. I got to get in shape. So Pat goes, "Well, yeah. What are you doing? I got to get to the gym. I got to get to the gym." So Pat goes, "Okay, give me a call." Have you called Pat? No.
No, I haven't called him yet.
No, of course not.
No, if talking made
I've been busy.
Tim in shape.
And I am busier than the fucking president.
You're busy.
I don't have time to go to Camp David and all this shit. I am busier than that motherfucker.
Crap.
I am.
You're not that busy. I call you sometimes. You're not in your office. You're out eating lunch.
No, I'm not. I'm always busy. I'm doing something where it's work-related.
All right.
Always work-related.
Well, then
Everything I
start
do is related to
taking
work.
meetings in a gym.
This is a guy who can't even shit in a bowl. And get good aim, and now he's out riding a dirt bike for 2 days.
Well, the reason I can't
guess
shit in the boat
what?
because I got 2 broken ribs.
Yeah, well, that's good. Your shitting
That's
will
what I was
probably
going to
improve.
say. Now there's going to be shit on the walls again.
Yeah. No. I think he's going to. Well, you're probably going to fall off the toilet
and break some more ribs.
You're so fucked up, man.
I'm not fucked up.
And it's such a suicidal thing because after I lost use of my hand for days, I don't think I'd ever do that shit again.
Well,
and haven't guys died doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because you're all out of shape, and you all think
but
you're.
It's life. It's life. You got to embrace life.
No, it's not. Whose life is that? It's your life is what you choose to do. Be like my parents. Sit at home and lock yourself in a house.
All right. Thanks.
Mr. Busy had time to go bike riding for 2 days.
Right. And break his ribs.
God, he looks.
To get out.
You look close to death, dude.
Tim.
Yeah.
You gonna be all right, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right.
Last time, you had the numbness in your fingers, and you said that's not gonna stop you.
No.
You're gonna keep riding.
No.
Is this gonna stop you?
No.
This isn't a warning sign that
it's all part of it.
Bad things can occur.
The terrorists don't let them win. Never let the terrorists win.
So you're still resilient, even in the face of danger.
Fuck yes. This is nothing.
What is it about? You really love it that much that you're willing to risk your body like this?
Hell yeah, it's fun. It's life. You enjoy life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness.
You're an American.
An American. It's my right. I gotta go to work.
All right.
He's really enjoying life.
All right, Lisa G has some news for us. Lisa, what do you have for us from the Howard 100 newsroom? Let's hear what's going on. Lisa, hi.
Glassberg takes shits at work.
Lisa does take shits at work. That's true.
My theme song.
Sometimes she has to go. What do you have for us on your iPad there?
Big day on Thursday, Howard, because that's when Howard TV will be following Ronnie the limo driver and John Lieberman to a racetrack where they're going to race in his infamous pace car. Now, Ronnie will not be driving the pace car to the racetrack in Connecticut. Of course. He's going to be towing it behind a U-Haul trailer.
So important, that car.
Is Ronnie going to really open it up when he gets on the track?
Ronnie's going to open it up.
Very gingerly take his car around.
I have no idea.
No, I think he's going for it.
He's going for it. And John Lieberman's going to be...
I think he has extra insurance.
He does. All right, good.
I would hope so.
Anything else from the newsroom?
Yes, Benji Bronk has a new iPhone app along with girlfriend Elisa. It's called Benjalisa, and it's free. And we just found out that it was designed by the guy who did the Ugly Meter app, Joe Overline.
Wow, that guy's on a roll. He's on a mad tear.
What happens with the Benjalina?
Yeah,
well,
what is it?
Benjalisa, you'll be able to find out their show dates, hear their music, check out photos, and check out their YouTube channel.
You know, it's unbelievable. Every person I know who's on our show, their girlfriends or wives always want to be famous.
Everyone?
Every one of them. Not everyone, but not Mary 𝗛𝗏𝗏.
No.
But, all right, listen, what am I going to tell you?
But with Benji, it's almost like they're John and Yoko. You know, the untalented. John and
Yoko, if they had no talent?
Hey, Robin.
All right. Yes, Benji.
Elisa is so much more talented than you, Robin.
Why do you think the world hasn't discovered Elisa?
I think a lot of genius musicians, unfortunately, you can be an absolute genius at music and not make a big career out of it.
What a shame.
Why do you think?
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know.
she's untalented.
You're the one who said she's very talented. I mean, why do you think the world is ignoring her talent?
I think like I said, I'm sure you know a lot of incredible musicians that don't make a career out of it.
Not really.
Really?
I really don't.
Okay.
The ones I know are very talented and they make a career out of it.
All
the
right,
ones that aren't.
listen.
I had a friend, a guy, Eddie, I knew years ago. He played guitar. But you could tell he was never going to be, never going to be a big guitar player. He was a good. I mean, Fred's very talented. You know, Fred's not going anywhere with it, though, and he knows it.
Well, listen,
Fred uses it in his work, though. He does song parodies, and he enjoys it. But he's not sitting.
She doesn't go around.
He's not going around looking for record deals,
and neither is she. I'm the one that's saying it.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, why do you think the world has ignored her talent?
I think that I don't think it means that you're untalented at music. I think you can be a genius actor.
When is she going to give it? How old is she now?
She's almost 30.
Almost 30. Do you think she's going to give it up at some point and say, forget it? You think she's going to keep trying?
I think she has. I'm pushing her to do
you're pushing her.
Yeah.
Why do you need her to be famous? You can't be with a regular girl?
No, Robin, I don't need to be famous.
No, he needs to be with a superstar.
She's an incredible musician.
You really want her to get that famous that she leaves you?
I don't.
Don't you want to keep her in a subservient
She's incredible,
role?
Incredible musician.
Yeah.
And I think I think it would be a shame for her not to keep doing it.
Fred, look.
Right.
I don't know how comfortable you are being honest, but does she have some ability that is being ignored by the world?
I think she might have ability. However, having said that, I don't think she's necessarily putting her career in the right direction. I don't know if she's playing out a lot. I mean, people who want to do this for a living, they're constantly gigging, they're constantly playing out.
They wouldn't be singing with Benji.
And they're not They're not singing with Benji and making apps in their living room. That's an. I don't know if that's
Listen,
Fred's a very honest guy.
She was ready to completely give up music. I'm telling her,
then maybe she should give it up. You've got to have. Here's the deal. To do that, you've got to have such a passion.
That has nothing.
Benji, you're making Fred angry.
That has nothing to Fred. That has
All
nothing.
right, thank you. All right, Lisa, anything else?
That has nothing to do
All right,
with
thank you.
talent.
Thank you. It's enough discussion. I had enough discussion about your girlfriend.
No, here's a
I'm
challenge.
done.
No,
I'm
here's a
done. All right,
challenge.
thank you. All right, what else, Lisa? Go ahead.
John Hein has been hired by Wendy's.
It's a challenge.
Here's your challenge.
All right, what's the challenge?
Wait.
What are we challenging?
Here's your challenge. Here's your challenge.
Why do I need a challenge?
It's why I hold up my chubby, hairy arm.
I think it's great. What am I going to tell you? I think she's sexy.
All right.
Sexy is.
I agree. Bring in you, her, anyone.
Yeah.
Someone give a song on the spot to come up with a song in a half hour, a new song.
Right.
And hers will beat anyone.
Oh, my God.
Great. You shall beat me in a song contest?
Anyone.
Because I'm a huge
All right, let's bring in Elton John or
Bring in
Stevie
Elton
Wonder.
John and her and a piano.
All right.
Give him an hour. Give him a half hour.
All right, I'm going to leave it up to you to arrange for that, okay?
Okay. Do you? Well, if I gotta get Elton's number from you.
Get Elton John. I don't have his number. I'm waiting for you. You get a musician, a well-known musician, to compete with her.
Okay.
All
well,
right.
listen, the challenge is out there. Well-known musicians listen.
Oh, I'm sure that all of them are going to take it up.
Wait, the phone is ringing. It's Paul McCartney. I'd like to do that.
Let me handle this.
You handle it.
All right.
All right. Benji's in charge of that. I like that
I
challenge.
extend this to Pearl Jam and the surviving members of Queen.
Lisa, thank you. Anything else, please? Go ahead. I want to move on. Go ahead.
John Hein has been hired by Wendy's to judge a Wendy's customer create your own burger contest.
Yeah, what is that? I mean, John Hein is hired by Wendy's. That's a big deal.
Yeah, right.
He's working that whole fast food thing. He's working it into an early grave, but
I was going to say, is he going to die once he finishes this contest?
The best part is he wanted to get paid in coupons.
Is that true?
Yeah,
he doesn't want money?
Well, they ended up, paying him, but he wanted coupons because he eats there so much.
He loves Wendy's, yeah.
Yeah, he does. And you know what? I ran into country singer Kenny Rogers. He was up here at Sirius XM.
I heard your interview, yes.
He's a big fan of yours. He thinks you're great and honest, and you were terrific on America's Got Talent. He's a big fan.
Extended to Kenny Rogers.
Would Kenny Rogers take a talent?
I think he probably would. He's a big fan.
I would love to see that. Benji's girlfriend and Kenny Rogers in a head-to-head songwriting battle.
And then is the audience going to vote?
Yes.
My money's on Kenny.
They're going to vote Gangnam Style. We're going to have Benji's girlfriend in with Kenny Rogers. I'll give them a random topic. Kenny will have a half hour, and so will Elisa Jordana. And they'll write a song, and then the audience will vote whose is better.
Any musical genre like country, pop,
Doesn't
rap,
matter.
anything.
They go all
Who
genres.
has the best song?
Lyrics and music.
Lyrics and music. That's correct, Benji. Will she go head-to-head with Kenny Rogers?
Yes.
The guy wrote all kinds of hit songs.
Yes.
Starting with rock. Kenny Rogers, a lot of people know, was in a band called First Edition.
I love Kenny, yeah. He's great.
Look what condition my condition is in. Fuck off.
Does Kenny write music?
Oh, yeah, he writes music.
Islands in the Stream.
Did he write Islands in the Stream?
Yeah, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think he wrote with Dolly Parton.
Who wrote it?
The Bee Gees wrote Islands in the Stream.
I thought
Yeah, but didn't he write something with Dolly Parton?
All right, Benji's want to go up with the surviving Bee Gee.
I go
Or the
with
dead ones, I don't care.
Bee Gee.
All right, thank you. Please, enough with Benji and the girlfriend. It'll never happen. Lisa, thank you.
That's it. Okay, thanks.
I mean, caught in the Benji vortex. Yeah.
John.
Yes.
The much hyped pace car shoot is impending. It's coming up very soon. Do you ever worry that there's just too much hype surrounding something and that it might not pan out? It might not be as glorious and as great as, you know, almost the dance around whether or not you'd be able to ride in that pace car. Do you ever wonder if the payoff will match the hype?
Yeah, well, that's a good point, because I just found out that the pace car is an automatic. So basically, Ronnie isn't going to be driving me around a track. He's pretty much just going to be riding me around. All he has to do is steer and step on the gas. So I don't know how exciting that's going to be. I just know that it's not going to take that much skill to drive this pace car.
That's how they were made by General Motors. I didn't pick it. That's the way they were made. Yeah,
Do you think this waters down the shoot?
Why would it water down the
Well,
chute?
because we're not going to really see you maneuvering and changing gears. We're just going to see you kind of sort of pedal to the metal.
What are you talking about?
I'm just quoting John. Please don't shoot the messenger.
John thinks he's such a smart ass. I'll fuck him up now, okay?
We gonna drive in reverse the whole time? You gonna punch him in the face?
No, I'll make him shit his pants.
You now sound as electric as that pink shirt you have on.
You're a very funny man.
Benj, are you offended by what transpired today, as far as your fellow coworkers and their analysis of 𝗦𝗫𝗄 and your involvement with her music and everything like that?
Well, listen, the thing people don't realize, I push her. She is not someone that pushes herself at all. And I think, it's like, what's up?
That's what she has you for.
Huh?
That's what she has you for.
She does.
No, I know.
She doesn't believe in, and I've told her, you need to, reach out to people. But I believe in her music. I think she's an incredible musician, She writes her music, she writes the lyrics, she writes it, she performs it. And I think she's incredible. So.
Alright, let's get over this.
But I think people love to just put people down. And it's, listen to it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
What about the commentary that it's getting to be too late in her career?
That's ridiculous. I mean, the thing is also, she has, what's a career? She has had huge successes. She was in one of the biggest rock bands in the country. She's sold songs to TV shows. So she's had songs on The Hills and some other reality shows, and she's had successes, big successes. I'm the one that's pushing her to keep doing it. So.
But you truly believe that she needs that little nudge from you to keep following her dream. You believe in her that much. That she'd be throwing away an extraordinary amount of talent if she were to say no to it.
Yeah, I can't predict how big someone will make it, financially, that kind of thing. But I think she's an incredible musician, and I think when someone can bring beauty to the world, it's a great thing to do. I know it makes her happy to make music, so I think she should keep doing it.
So your message to her is don't stop believing.
Yeah. Stop believing. Yeah.
Your eyes look very nice from this angle.
Yeah. Check out the song. Here's another new song of hers I just heard recently that I hadn't heard. It's
We're back, Howard, when you want. We're playing a song.
Heartbreak.
If we
I'll put it up
Don't
somewhere.
Be Broke out of this, it'd be great.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
I'm Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked to Will and Scott 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 about their weekend at the block party. Will got a little drunk and a little out of control. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 complained that he didn't like getting yelled at and that he now thinks the show is not funny. That led to a lot of fun arguments like the ones you're about to see.
We got to talk about this block party because I had heard reports from a variety of people on people's sobriety and drunkenness. Well, I guess it's both things. Getting involved when they shouldn't be getting involved. And it kind of boiled over today. And Will sort of, Will had a few.
Maybe more than a few.
All right, much more than a few. Had a great time, said some embarrassing things. And I wonder when you go in there and Howard starts telling you, grow up. In Will's head, it's like, oh, my God, what's Howard think of me now? Well,
I think Will's bummed. I think timing was particularly bad since Will just said 2 weeks ago that acting like that was all behind him. And Will goes, you still do it every once in a while. I said, I know, but you did it 2 weeks after you said it was all behind you. I think that's what makes it funny. But I mean, we've all gotten drunk. You will play the tapes tomorrow. He's very inebriated.
Yeah. He told me he doesn't remember what he said.
Yeah, he's all slurry and stuff. And then, first of all, I'm watching the Jet game last night. I go at halftime to check Lotus Notes, and it's just a ridiculous amount. Wolfie sent me 2 sets of emails. Shuley sent me 2 sets of emails. Doug sent me 2 sets of emails. I've got literally, no lie, 25 clips to listen to of Will drunk, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 fighting, Ronnie from the stage telling 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 to shut the fuck up. All sorts of madness going on.
So 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 was there as a VIP, and apparently he was distracting to the talent because he was busy talking. And Shuley made the point today on the show that when the show starts, they ask everyone, hey, keep the noise down until we're done and then do whatever you want. But Ronnie, you took it upon yourself to tell 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 to sit down and shut up, yes?
Sit down, shut up. That's right.
What happened? Were you aware he was doing it, or did someone tell you to tell 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏?
Actually, I heard it was 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, your girlfriend, and one of our interns who was making
I told them all to shut up.
And he did yell at all of them. That's the point in all this, is that 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏...
And then he took it so personal.
Well, out of all the people that Ronnie yelled to shut the fuck up, including his own girlfriend from the stage...
Which I saw, by the way, when Ronnie was telling them to shut the fuck up...
It wasn't nasty.
He's being stage Ronnie.
Yeah.
I would be more insulted if you walked up to me and talked to me like that. You weren't on stage. I get what Ronnie was doing.
And it was the start of the show. I couldn't go out into the audience and tell them to be quiet. And frankly, that's not my job. And I shouldn't have to worry about doing that with our guests that are coming, that work here, that are our friends. So I said to Ronnie, when you go back up there, you need to get them to shut up because we look like idiots. We're telling all these people that bought tickets, hey, don't yell shit out. And then our own people that we bring are yelling shit out to each other. And it's like, I don't want to see that.
Gary, you saw the tape. Do you think 𝗵𝗱 had a right to be offended by being yelled at like that with everybody else?
I didn't see the tape of him talking. Like, I couldn't tell how loud it was. You can't tell unless you're there. And like I said, Ronnie was sort of being stage Ronnie. I think Ronnie wanted him to shut up, and he figured, here's a funny way to do it from the stage to incorporate it into the show and to get him to shut up.
And then he came backstage afterwards and tried and like, how dare you do this to me?
Well, that's the other thing. Out of all the people Ronnie scolded, and not even his girlfriend came backstage and was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? 𝗵𝗱 immediately comes backstage and says...
You would have slapped your girlfriend if she came back?
And yelled at me the way 𝗵𝗱 did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sean Connery of the Stern.
Exactly.
But but none of them came back.
It's true. When you're old, you can say whatever you want. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, what do they care?
You've heard that, right?
You just point and go, Alzheimer's. But no, he was the only one that came back, and his whole attitude was, how dare you yell at me in front of all these people?
Will Murray, I know you're a little older these days. You got.
Well, you saw the whole thing. What happened?
He doesn't remember shit. Are you kidding me?
I know.
I heard you're doing the Eagles cheer.
I do remember that. That was awesome.
And I heard Howard said your material went over really well. I guess you were insulting JD for most
that
of
was
it.
funny. That was good.
But I
was
gotta
there
say,
any point it went downhill from there?
I got to say, Will and I had a very funny moment this morning. Will came in and he knew I had all the clips, and he goes, "Dude, there's a lot of I don't remember." He goes, "You know,
there's a lot he doesn't remember."
He goes, "A lot I remember." He goes, "I heard you playing a little bit of it, and I was cringing." He goes, "Is there anything weird in there?" And I said, "Yeah, for some reason." You seem to want to eat a lot of girls' asses, but it's completely unprovoked
and come in their face.
We'll save it for tomorrow.
You remember any of this?
I remember very little of it. Listen, I just got down there and I was like, all right, let's get crazy. Whatever.
And you know what?
It's one of those nights.
I respect Will for it because he's a father now. He's married now. I get it. When you get out of the house, it's a release. It's a party. You go a little nuts sometimes, and I get it. And as drunk as he was, as a mess as he was still manageable. I didn't have one problem with Will the entire night.
Thank you.
Now, hold on. Before you start in, Scott, Gary, so during the break, I'm walking in. We'll get to him. I'm walking into the studio, and Scott, you asked me just a question. I forgot what it was about. But then I see over your shoulder, 𝗭li's like yelling at you, and I like really pissed off. This argument went on all throughout the break. Back and forth, nonstop, and
so here's a well, it wasn't the guests, it was the tech guys, but I get it. But here's the really funny part: you guys are yelling at each other. So we're in a break, and everybody keeps coming in, telling me that there's a big fight, But every time the door opens, you can hear the fight. So it's like Howard's like reading something, or Will's giving him notes. So he's like, fuck you, and then the door closes. So like Howard couldn't wait to get back to get you guys on.
𝗭li smelled airtime, so
Yeah. You think that's what it was for real?
No, I think he's really angry, but I don't think he has a right to be.
So this is one thing I can't get straight. Is the argument that you didn't like the way 𝗭li talked to you, or is the argument okay, the way Ronnie took you, or is the argument that you were a guest at 𝗭li's event and then you came back and talked about how it all sucked?
No, that became my defense. You know, that after he pissed me off, then I said, fuck it.
So how did your argument start, you and 𝗭li? What were you arguing about?
Today?
Yeah, how did it start?
It was about the event. Apparently,
what about
it was 𝗭li's idea, and he just said that for Ronnie to address me from the stage.
Yeah, but you didn't know that this morning. I told you I didn't tell you.
You said it wasn't your idea, so I figured out it was 𝗭li.
No, it could have been 10 other people's idea.
Well,
Mad Dog was pissed off. Mad Dog was pissed off.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
I talked to him, and he said,
he was.
I didn't even see you.
You're lucky it wasn't John Tolka. He probably would have sat on you.
Scott, so Ronnie's not just yelling at you; he's yelling at his girlfriend. He's yelling at your whole party there.
From what my take on it, yeah, maybe it's all about me, but I heard a good 45 seconds about me and telling me to go outside, take it outside and all that shit. Then he said...
No, I said everybody take it outside,
no,
all of you.
And then he addressed his girlfriend. I didn't even hear him address the
You ever
intern.
do anything wrong? Do you ever do anything wrong?
Dude, it's not about that. I admit I was talking. I don't think I was talking loud. I don't think one person up on stage could hear it, but I do admit I was talking. All right? But you don't treat me like a fucking kid. That's not
Can
me.
I just
I'm
ask
not one
you,
of your
Scott,
groupie fans.
Can I just ask
That's right,
you?
groupie fans. I have a lot of
I'm not one of the guys who likes to hear you just yell at them
Hey
from the
man,
crowd.
first it was you didn't want to hang out with me in a strip club. Then you come and hang out at a fucking block party, and you fucking.
I thought it was going to be fun.
You don't
and
even.
I,
You
and
don't
I
even
thought
fucking.
the
You
war
don't even
parts of the
watch
night
the
that
show.
were fun. Meeting
All you
all the
do is
fans
hang out
was fun.
backstage
Wait a
and
second.
fucking drink all our beer.
Well, Scott, what were you just saying?
Meeting all the people there was parts of the night
They
that were
hated you,
fun.
man. They all told you to go fuck off.
Good. You know what? They loved me at the end when I'm taking pictures with all of them.
Of course, because it was free to get a free picture with anybody
One
from the
moment,
show.
right when I walked in, I came in and this girl goes, "Oh, I hate you."
See?
I go, "Oh, I love you," and she goes, "Can I take a picture?" I go, "Sure."
But so you're mad about everything that went on, but then you came in today and then you told everybody how much the whole event sucked.
And now, had I come in, let me ask you this and answer
Ronnie
honestly.
had simply apologized to me.
Scott,
Fuck no.
Then you,
Apologize for what?
So if Ronnie apologized to you, then you'd lie and say it was a good event.
Well, he's lying right now because he came to me numerous times during the night and said he was enjoying himself and he liked the show.
Really?
And if I came in today and I had your
All
back,
I said was that
if I came
Mikey
in
was
today and I had your back and I said Ronnie was out of line for yelling at you on stage, would you have said all the shitty things about the show that you said?
No, of course not.
Okay, so you're a fucking phony.
Doesn't mean
piece
that I'm
of shit.
phony. It means that I would
You're a
protect
total
you as
phony.
a friend.
What does it mean?
As a
You-
friend,
you
I
go
would
on
stick
the
up
air,
for you and your project.
As a friend.
But
Don't
now,
come to my
but now
shows if you're
gonna
a friend.
fucking do that shit. Well, fuck you. Then I'll tell you
If
what
I
I really
do what?
feel about.
Do you understand that one doesn't happen without the other? You don't get yelled at if you're not standing there talking like a fucking idiot during the show.
I'm not a fucking kid.
Well,
fucking
stop
come up to
acting
me.
like one.
Come up to
Take
me and tell me
responsibility.
like an adult.
Fucking
Don't fucking
baby.
rip me on from the stage.
Baby, all you
The
do
whole
is turn
fucking
around.
place is talking because no one
No,
fucking
it wasn't.
enjoyed
That's
the
how I
comedy.
spotted you guys.
Yeah, right.
They really weren't.
That's what really got to him. That
What's that?
Everybody climbed on his back. When I did that, they got all over him. They were booing him. They were
didn't. I didn't
chanting,
hear that.
"Fuck Scott, fuck Scott."
No, they were
They
not.
were so. Play the
Bullshit.
fucking tape.
Oh, please. If
Scott,
that went on,
It's
it was
all
for a
on
second.
tape, man.
Scott, the thing I can't figure out is you seem to be way angrier with 𝗛cie, who may or may not have told Ronnie, than Ronnie, who actually said it.
Listen,
But
first of all,
why is that?
because he's coming at me with this fucking attitude. So,
But Ronnie's the one who yelled at you.
Ronnie's a fucking joke. What am I going to do?
Yeah, I'm a joke.
What do you
Okay.
mean Ronnie's a joke?
He's a stage act. I mean, what the fuck?
Right. Exactly.
So you think
That's what
Ronnie's
we were
just
there
doing his
for.
job, but 𝗛ćie's being
I
more
don't know.
serious?
It's hard to be angry at Ronnie.
This is your fucking boss, man.
No, but there is something going on here. You they both did the same thing, probably Ronnie more than 𝗛cie, yet you're angrier at 𝗛cie than Ronnie. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because I
know.
make sense. Because I have him up against the
He's
ropes.
calling me
knows
phony. He doesn't
have an
realize
argument.
the logic. Basically, I was saying that, yeah, if you hadn't been on part of this or whatever, and you hadn't taken Ronnie's side or whatever,
Ronnie's
I
side?
might have been willing to just be like, oh,
I'm
hey,
looking
the
out.
show was
I'm
fun.
looking out
Instead,
for our
fuck
show.
you.
I'm looking out for our show. Don't
Hey,
you
Will, what do you
understand that?
think of the show?
It was pretty good. What I remember, I don't remember much.
It's not what you told me.
No,
that
listen.
night.
Here's the. But
Come on.
it was a bar. It's a huge bar, so it has a feel to it. It's not like you're in, like a theater where it feels like a Broadway show where you have to be quiet.
And
There
at
is
the end of the
a
day,
feeling like a
morning-
party
listen,
to it. It's a bit,
even this morning
It is
on
a bit of
the
a
air,
clusterfuck, but I think
you
that's the
said
charm of it.
The
He's on-
highlight. You said the highlight of Ronnie and JD's
Yeah, I agree
time
with
was
that.
doing the poem Winter.
Well, I said that on the show today. I said, listen, I thought I'd put a little time and effort into introducing JD, and then JD gets up there and he just starts mumbling around. And I said the best thing they did was read Winter on stage. But Ronnie says he's not a comedian. He said,
And
that,
the bottom line
yelled.
for me is I don't really care what you or Will or anybody
Good.
thinks. I care what the
Sounds like
fans
you
who
do.
pay money to come see this show
Then
think.
why are you getting all
And
upset when I said it?
because you're there as our guest. We're bringing you as our friend. You're coming to support us. You're coming to a show to be a part of it and enjoy it with
But
us.
Julie, if really really is about the fans in that way. Do you think they'd rather see a guy named Mad Dog do comedy or hear you and Scott yell at each other from the stage?
I tell you what, man,
Stern
it's
fans.
a comedy show. It's a comedy show. It's not back office radio on stage. The people are not going to be happy with that at the end of the night. We've done it. We've done that kind of tour where we were we were up there with Beetlejuice and Chic, and they're fighting. And yeah, there's a small a group of people that like that, but for the most part, people are going, you know, we want to be entertained. We want to see a show.
Whatever. I won't go again.
And
Don't
Mad Dog,
promise?
You won't go for free and drink the beer ever again?
Oh, the 6 beers. I'm so sorry.
Bullshit, 6 beers.
How much do I owe you for
you gotta be kidding me. 6
Go ahead. How much do I owe you for that?
6 beers is what you drank before you even got there.
Teddy.
So don't tell me you drank 6 at the
Hold on, guys. Are you kidding me?
Hold on.
6 beers in the first hour.
Will Murray, question for you.
Yeah.
Your clips are on, you're on deck tomorrow.
Maybe, who knows?
Well, how do you handle tonight? Do you worry about it, or can you kind of forget about it when you go home?
At this point, it's kind of like, whatever. I'm giving up. Like I said, I feel like I was taken advantage of a little bit, but, I was running through Central Park at 4 in the morning with no clothes on, so it's kind of like I was asking for it.
Do you think this changes the way Howard thinks about you?
I don't know. Who knows? I mean, that's obviously the part I'm more bummed out about than anything. It's like you try and go out and have a fun night, and then the next thing you know, it's like thrown in your face at work.
Don't worry about it. He doesn't know who you are.
If every asshole that ever got drunk and, talked about work outside of work, it's just like everybody would look like shit. So I don't know what to say.
I'm laughing because he's absolutely right. He couldn't have picked a worse event. I got clips sent from 𝗛cie, Doug, and Wolfie. I mean, it's like the whole fucking world was watching.
Yeah, I know.
Cameras are out there.
And I'd like to say the one person trying to protect you the whole time was me.
Oh, wait a minute. I have audio, right? This whole thing starts. Will starts talking, and 𝗵𝗵 is starting this whole thing off with Will, and is sitting there recording it on his cell phone. So then, about a minute or two later,
I saw where it was
he says, "All right, this isn't right. Stop the tape." And I go, "Scott, weren't you just recording this on your cell phone?" He goes, "Well, I'm going to delete it now."
Jason in Philly, you're on the wrap-up show.
Bet it's still in there.
Yeah, I was calling the whole show that they have. It is a community. It's a comedy show. I mean, they do have some jokes. But mainly, it's like I said this morning, it's a circus. So everybody's in the bar talking. We want to see retards and, like the Whack Pack could come up. We could care less about comedians. So Scott's right. I mean, everybody's talking, everybody's mingling. It ain't like everybody's quiet waiting for the big punchline. There was none.
𝗛cie, is that insulting when somebody tells you, what I think he said is, it's a train wreck.
Right.
We don't care about comedy. We just care about seeing JD and the people from the show.
We have 2 people that host this show that have never hosted any type of show
Well, in
ever.
all fairness, they've hosted 20 or 30 of them now.
Well, right, but I'm saying...
They should be a little better.
But I'm saying, in essence, the idea of it was to put on people that fans of the show could come out and see how they really are on the show, on stage as well. And in between those 2 things, we actually have comedians that come on and perform. Because, look, we can shove one retard out there after another, but I guarantee you, it sounds good on paper. It's not a show. You're going to walk away going, what the fuck? That was a waste of money.
I would think the cheaper way would just to do...
And we do bring up all the retards.
Just do a meet and greet with with the fucking...
But we do bring up all the retards.
So it's like retard, be wild and crazy, and then here's a comedian, now be quiet, and now retards, be wild and crazy.
And every city we go to has no problem with this format, other than when you showed up Friday night.
Well, you know what? Your VIP area was right in the middle of the fucking crowd. Everyone's asking me questions.
No, the VIP area was in the backstage green room where you walked back and yelled at us.
Wherever
and scolded us for yelling at you.
Someone told me that I was supposed to be out near the bar was where
Well,
I
clearly
could
you didn't stay there. And you sit there and you say that I sucked on stage. Where were you when I was on stage?
I think by that time I I don't know.
I know where you were. You weren't anywhere in the audience,
No, I
and you
did
didn't
see
hear.
you.
Oh, please.
Julie got a
Fell
lot of
asleep.
laughs.
But Scott, why?
I remember people laughing.
Take it from the guy who was completely annihilated drunk.
But Scott,
you said I killed.
Why did you care so much that they yelled at you on stage? I mean, did you see
how he did it?
But did you? What I saw was sort of silliness.
It's how you approach.
You know what I
the
mean? It was
pace.
Ronnie being silly.
Yeah, no, I didn't take it that way. It literally,
Oh,
if you just said,
God.
"Hey, everyone out there, shut the fuck up," DePace, I'm talking to you, or something real quick, that would have been one thing. But instead, it's DePace, fuck you, go outside, and if you want to talk, you're not ruining my fucking show. Fuck you, and it just kept going. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just standing there.
Maybe that was Ronnie's way of introducing you to the audience in a funny way.
Well,
I can't tell you
I
how
didn't
many people
appreciate
come up to me at shows and say, I wish you could have done more time. And sometimes I can't because the crowd turns out to be like
oh,
you.
I thought you said everyone follows your lead.
Not
there.
every
What do you
time.
mean?
Sometimes when I got to bring High Pitch Eric up, I bring him up because I don't have the ability to get any more material out because everyone is like you, talking and blabbing. And
maybe it's a problem with your command of the audience there, not
what do
me.
you know about command about anything?
Well,
you can't even
it
take
seems
responsibility.
Seems to me
you
that
are
they're
a
not
child.
listening to you.
You are a
Whose
child.
fault is that?
All right, you two, take it outside.
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, I admitted I was a little low, but I still thought that Sal blowed. But let me tell you one thing, we was breaking it down old school right here in this room. Check it.
I do want to get into this battle between you and John Lieberman, and John's over here. My question to you both, and I want an honest answer.
Mm-hmm.
John, you first, then Sal. Do you think you can rap well?
I think I can rap. I was very disappointed in my performance today. I thought I was going to do a lot better, but once I got in there, it wasn't that I was nervous. It was just Sal all dressed up and right in my face. And so I was disappointed with my performance. I do think that I can rap. I just didn't play to my own talents today.
Like what?
My vocabulary, I needed to outsmart Sal, and I wasn't able to execute today, and I'm disappointed.
Sal, how about you? Do you think you can rap, or is it all a joke to you?
I used to think I can rap. Now it's all a joke to me. So it's pretty cool in a way. Just like my foreskin was kind of like a travesty growing up, and then I turned it into something positive. Rapping to me, which was kind of like a travesty as well, investing $7,000 into the so-called record that never came into fruition and all these broken promises. That also turned into something pretty fruitful on the show and comedic. So
I don't believe you, Sal. I do think you can rap.
Right.
I think I can rap a little. I can rap better than Lieberman. I probably can rap better than you, but that's not.
Here's
saying
what I
much.
don't understand, though, and actually this pissed me off a little bit, and I like Sal, but why does your penis always have to come out? Like at the end there, when your penis is out, it's like the bit is over. It's so uncalled for.
I can answer that question. If it's not landing on my head, it's fucking hysterical every time. It's always funny.
It is. Especially you weren't expecting it.
I wasn't.
No, you bowed right into it.
I thought the bit was
you
over.
look like _Mimi from Tokyo Delights, just bowing right into my
We were wrapping
cock.
up, and the next thing I know, there's a cock in my face.
There sure is.
And I'm like, really?
And that's funny.
Do you really have to do that?
Did you like it?
What do you? No, I didn't like it. I just said it pissed me off.
What was more humiliating, your rap or the dick in your face?
The dick.
Oh, wow.
I got to ask you guys a question.
Sure.
Have either of you heard a rap record made after 1985?
I haven't. I really haven't.
I was like, it was so embarrassingly old school. It was old school if you were a rapper from the 90s. It was Sal, you were almost like it was like a borderline minstrel show.
Yeah, it really
what you
was.
were doing.
It was like kindergartners rapping. It really was.
It was as if rap stopped at Run DMC and never progressed.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And so did my outfit.
But that was their prime as rappers, Gary. I mean, they were kind of hearkening back to their days when they would do it more often.
Yeah, back in the day when we were rappers.
I mean, oh God, no.
Sal, you look like your role models were Kid and Play.
They pretty much were.
How were the judges reacting as you were going through your different raps?
At first they were laughing like when I was insulting John, and John would come up with an insult as well. But then when we rapped, their faces, I mean, for lack of a better word, they went pale. I mean, they were pretty shocked by it.
But those judges were great. I mean, first the interview with Howard, and then I actually thought the judges, while we were performing, were great. They were like egging us on, and I thought they were the best part of the whole thing.
John Hein and I the part we loved was for all the silliness and wackiness. They broke it down. They took their judging very seriously, and they broke it down, and they I love the way they discussed exactly, well, Sal did this, and he's a better MC, and they took it very seriously.
They were great.
They
were great. I'd like to be a guest on their show. Maybe I'll throw down with Eminem or something in the future.
I would take this victory home and just
and flush it.
Well, yeah.
Right.
But Gary, and I don't want to embarrass John here, but the consensus around the entire office is John is the worst rapper we've ever heard, and. I not even like John's having a bad day. Like, was he ever good at this? Somebody said, and I'm sure you can find that insulting, John. But do you see why people might have said that?
Yeah, I had a terrible performance today. I'm not going to back down from that. I just told you I was disappointed. I set high expectations for myself, and today I fell flat. I really felt like I fell flat. The only thing that I take some solace in is that by me falling flat, hopefully the audience had a few additional laughs that they might not have had, but I was disappointed.
Oh, they did.
What makes this bit so great is instead of saying, listen, I rapped in the 80s, I wasn't that good then, whatever, he still thinks he's good.
Oh, I know he does.
And that's why it's funny. He tried.
Steve,
he gave 100% today.
Steve Brandano had an excellent insight. When they were kind of buying time, you kind of caught on to John's pattern.
I don't even think I heard John rhyme anything in there. And he would do the jump around thing with like the put your hands in the air, and then I say another thing that doesn't rhyme, and I was rooting for you. Yeah. It was really bad.
Yeah.
And one of Sal's moves I noticed, by the way, was that he was really thrilled that DJ Lux was in there because Lux rhymes with sucks, which he used like 11 times.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, he went to that quite a few times. Well, how about what was tough to freestyle with those topics? You had Jews. You had
Jews was tough. I mean, they threw Jews at me. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Well, you went the exact opposite way we thought you'd go.
Well, that's the new Sal Governale. Times have changed.
You also had to do Tim shitting in the bathroom.
That's a
no-brainer because you're thinking Tim, floor, door, shit. I mean, it's so easy. Quit. But the thing with Tim Sabian shitting is that I said a line like Howard said, it must be somebody I hired, and then Tim came forward and he was almost fired and he lied and he's going to hell. Tim put his arm around me when I walked out of the studio. He goes, I was really sick that day. Like I think he took my lines to heart. It was strange. I'm like, Tim, it was just a freestyle rap.
To Steve's point, real quick, and you were absolutely right. I didn't rhyme today, and what fucks up my head so much is I had a stack of papers with everything that I'll show you the papers later. Everything that rhymed with Jew, crew. I mean, I had literally.
So we gave you Jew.
I had 300 words. I know. This is what I'm saying. I couldn't execute today. That's why I'm so angry at myself. I had 300 words, misconstrue and blue and goo. Last night I went through all the things that rhyme with Jew, and yet I couldn't pull it off today.
Can I ask you a small favor? I think we're going to go to break fairly soon. Would you go and get your papers?
Yeah.
And come back and do, now that you know.
Yeah, let me
give me a Jew rap?
Yeah.
The worst thing about that, though, Gary, is his name is 2 Live Jew. It's you figured he'd have him in the arsenal just as an intro to a rap on whatever else he may be rapping
and
about.
By the way, 2 Live Jew, I only got that CD from a different band once a week.
Right.
After 2 Live Crew came out, every week it was 2 guys in bad rabbi outfits and rapping about matzahs. I mean, I was saying, when rap first came out, I got the Jewish rapper every week and the female rapper every week, which are usually a chick from the Upper East Side rapping about her shoes.
Right. Wait, real quick, while Lieberman's gone, no one is expecting this to be good when he comes back, even with the papers, right? Okay. All right.
No, the best part is he truly believes that he can rap. So does Sal, but Sal has a better sense of humor about it, I think. And he was the big winner.
Thank you. I have to jet out to a writers' meeting.
You want to leave us with anything? An exit rap?
Yes. I'm Sal, and I'm here now. Go on Twitter and buy Spa Now. Wait, that's two nows.
Now
That's
and then.
horrible. Okay. Tim Sabian looks like a cow. Please buy Spa Now. Is that better?
That was excellent.
I better quit because I sound like shit.
John Lieberman has returned, John Hein, and I am looking at a stack of no fewer than 20 pages.
Yeah, you took this seriously. You prepared.
I take every single thing I do seriously. I research. I mean, I have a stack of papers on these two guys, DJ Woohoo, you know, everybody.
What good
DJ
did that
Kid, Loaded Lux.
What good did that do you?
It didn't. Ronnie, please, don't start with me. My point is that I researched, I was prepared, but I didn't execute. Okay?
Did you just choke, basically?
Yeah, I choked. Okay? I choked.
Do you think if you had another chance, you'd do
But
better?
I wasn't nervous. It wasn't that I was... I'm not nervous when I go in there, but I choked. I just, like, my brain went, you know, silent, and I saw Sal there, and then he's doing it, and I just... Yeah, I choked.
Will
That's a
Murray,
good way
do you
to-
think
good
this
way to
would have
put it.
been, you know, John just had a bad day, and the next
No.
time out?
No, he's awful. Look
And
at him.
And he was nervous as hell before he went in there. He was
about as big a
scratching-
white guy you can get.
Dude, he was You got to see the video of Howard TV.
Yeah, but I don't it's not nervous.
His forehead looked like a cat attacked him.
Because, look, yes, this is slightly out of my comfort zone because I haven't rapped in 17 years, for the most part. Except at home.
Stepped at home.
So
Okay.
why would you do it
rap
then
in
if
the
you didn't
shower?
think you could do it?
I do rap in the shower.
Because he had done it before. It's like, and to me, this was
Dude,
like...
he did it 50 years ago.
This is what it was like to me. It's like I was all county in high school in baseball, and we're going to go out and play now. And I went to catch a pop at shortstop, and I fell backwards and fell on my head.
John, what was some of the prep that you did?
Well, I have about 300 words that rhyme with Jew. You too, clue, through, sue, do, misconstrue, boo, poo, drew, crew, blue, grew, cook, a cuckoo, Hebrew, hue, shoe, askew, taboo. I mean, I rhymed. It makes me mad reading it because I was ready. Like I had one.
Your raps are askew.
I'm too live Jew. This ain't my debut. From the streets, hear my beats coming at you. Who you? Kid the Candy rapper. Shit. I'll unwrap you and eat you like a Kit Kat. Oh, so fat. Just turn around and walk out and button up your pants like you just shat.
My poetry's better than that, dude.
No, it's not. It's like, I'm not salt with a deadly pepper. I'm hotter. Think of me like Tabasco. Take that for some fodder. I'm the too live Jew, but you can call me John. I'm walking out the door and you won't stop me, Ron.
Go ahead.
You ain't Nikki or Mariah, so check your ego at the door. You think you're still at Rick screaming, let's all fuck some whore.
It makes me want to get my members only jacket and get in my DeLorean.
And I was apologizing to Lisa G in one. I had too much to drink. I'm sorry. Open mouth. Truth comes out, but don't worry. Your cookies are good. Your cookies are right. But just leave the sex talk for when you turn out the light. I won't read it. I won't read it. I'm the too live Jew. I won't read it. All right. So there.
All right.
Now can you apologize to rappers everywhere?
Yeah, but
Steve, you're insulted by this. I could tell.
It's
not that you're a rapper, but
it's insulting. Yes, it's insulting to the genre of rap. Yes, it is. It was funny though, because then when he read his lines, you can hear the ones that he tried for on the show.
Yeah,
and
and and that's that's the part that bothers me so much. I always prepare for things. I always research. I'm always ready, and normally I execute. Today I didn't.
But that all goes against freestyle rapping to begin with.
Yes, but I needed to. But I was preparing to freestyle, so I was trying to embed all these things in my head so I could pull them out. And so, like you said, I pulled out bits and pieces of the puzzle, but I couldn't put the whole puzzle together.
Gary, is this one of those things like Grillo wanting to be an actor? Eventually, you kind of have to say, you know what, maybe that's just not my thing, and I can't really do it.
Yes.
It's more like Eric the Midget trying to walk. It's just not going to happen.
Maybe you should go on like X Factor just so you can have the final word.
Look, I have stuck up for you all week. Can you not pile on? I stuck up for you.
Hey, John, you feel all right today?
Why?
Seriously, I'm not kidding.
Why?
You look very pale. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I know. I felt I know. I haven't. Yesterday and today, I don't know.
Anxiety doing the bit?
No. I had like a toothache, and then, I've heard I'm a little pale.
His rapping actually made him whiter.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, Benji brought up the point that everyone kind of conforms to what Howard has to say and changes their opinions based on his words. But Benji isn't that way, and he wondered if Will subscribed to that, so we had a good conversation. Here's how it went.
Will, right now, I want to know how you feel when you come back and you hear Jason giggling, smirking, putting up notes about you.
I didn't know any of that. He was putting up notes.
One note, and you
jerk.
Steve, what note was it? I don't even remember. It was one note.
But you didn't ask for
Let
this.
ye who has never put a note up cast the first piece of paper.
Yeah, you now you're, rather than being a part of, the piling on, you're getting piled on, basically. But you wouldn't mind this going away, but the more you react, the more you're going to get it.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, it's funny. I came in this morning and I was like really angry with 𝗛cie. I'm just like, what the fuck? Fuck you.
Why?
What do you mean? I
For
feel
putting the mic in front of your face?
Exactly. When I was completely blacked out.
What about Wolfie?
But he's a douche too. At least 𝗛cie's a funny douche.
What about the pace in his iPhone?
What?
What about the pace in his iPhone?
He put it away. That's what he said. At least he claims that when he saw us being so over the top, he put it away.
It is weird.
But
sorry.
I was just going to say, this is the show, and this is what it is, and, I'm mouthing off in the wrong place. So you just deal with it, and you accept it, and I should be angry at myself, not those guys.
Here's the funny part for me. Right. When you're in there today, and I'm watching Howard busting your balls, and this is one of those things that I can never see when it's me. When I'm in the hot seat, I can never see this. Howard sees your Achilles heel, so he just starts going, I don't know you, Will. I thought I knew you, and I could see it bothering you. And
it's probably the douchiest thing I said.
But from the outside looking in, I think to myself, doesn't Will see that this is all bullshit, that it's just a joke, and that it's Howard's getting his Achilles heel, but it gets to you?
Well, I think everybody here looks for Howard's acceptance and really wants him to, like them on some level. And when he looks at you like you're being a creep or whatever,
but you also understanding that he's saying that because he knows it's getting under your skin.
I hope so.
But I see that you don't see that.
No, I mean, all I can do is hope that. I don't know that for a fact.
Do you ever feel that way? I know you said it's hard to see in the eye of the storm, but especially during the days we were just talking about, when you were really getting your ass handed to you, were you able to say later, hey, I know he didn't mean most of that? Or he might have meant it at the moment, but he doesn't really feel that way overall? Or is it hard to deal with?
It's hard to deal with. Yeah. I take it very personally. It's hard to deal with. And sometimes I know he doesn't mean it. Even if he means it at the moment, it means he had that thought.
Right.
And just having that thought is enough to make you be bummed out.
And perception is so fragile. You know what I mean? Like, perception is like, and especially with Howard, sometimes you feel like once he gets an image of you in his head, that could be it for a long time.
Benji's been complaining to me for years. That's one of Benji's raps, that he's seen the way he was.
Well, that's why I do understand Will getting upset about it, because I think the audience, majority of it, will see it through Howard's eyes. But I gave Will a little shit about this story in a break today. I didn't feel Will was being authentic. Or maybe it's, I don't know you. Like, I really don't think you give a fuck. I don't think you give a fuck about what you said.
Well, the drinking I don't care about. And I don't care really about the stuff I said about my wife and kid, because, honestly, they know where I stand with them. But, again, Howard, I worried that that's the only thing that bothered me. Out of anything that bothered me the most.
Do you really give a fuck?
What Howard thinks of me? Absolutely.
Yeah,
I do.
But so it's, I would think it's more political. It's just because how it affects your job and how do you care on an emotional level, like Howard doesn't like this, doesn't approve of this behavior?
Listen, I don't know. I feel like when you're an employee here, you kind of buy into it as almost a lifestyle. So, I mean, Howard's a major influence in my life. And yes, of course, it's work, but work is life in this place.
Benji, how do you not get bothered?
Yeah,
No.
I
do. I do.
Really
but
should.
I absolutely
no. But do you really? Because I think part of you.
But I'll tell you, I get it. If Howard comes down on me about something, if I disagree with him, I can say in my heart, you're completely wrong, but this affects me, and that's what bothers me, not that his actual approval or disapproval.
But what was the thing, and I'm not being a dick by bringing this up, I promise. There was something that happened once where you were almost brought to tears. It was that upsetting.
I
What was it?
accidentally shat in the studio in my
No,
seat.
really, what happened?
Oh, I wasn't. It was at K-Rock at the rally. Probably that's what you meant when he was giving different people they're going to say goodbye. Is that what you?
No. Howard started picking on you about
Maybe one
something,
of the days I was late.
but you don't remember. See, that's the funny thing. I don't remember, but it wasn't me. Howard started picking on you, and you were really. I remember looking in the monitor, and Howard said, "Are you crying?" And you said, "Yes, a little bit."
But I don't remember. I really don't. It might have been. I think it was one of the days I might have been late. I don't remember.
Well, it's one of those things because I know with Jason and Gary, if that happens, they will not be able to sleep. They won't be able to function. If Howard does anything like that, they can. But I don't.
Will, and maybe you guys do. I think
too.
a lot of you guys I respect Howard as a person. I respect him as a comedian. But he's not the end all and be all. And I think some of you guys, and maybe that's why I don't fit in as much. Like I think some of you guys buy into that his approval is everything.
Well, let me tell you what I buy into, and this is why. Like if I buy into the fact that Howard is the be all and end all, and I buy into the fact this job to me is the be all and end all. So if my job was being threatened on air, off air, and I was made to look like a bad person, whether it was warranted or not, I would be sick to my stomach because I'd be worried about losing this job.
Okay, that's cool. But if it's something that you believe in, and you say, hey, does Howard's opinion change your mind about it?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? If Howard's opinion about me being late? Yeah, like work-related stuff.
No, I'm saying if there's something, is there something, have you ever felt that you're right about something, and Howard said, no, you're wrong, and...
Yes, but nothing we've gotten in a major fight about on air. Like, anytime he's really come down on me on the air has been, maybe I felt I wasn't as wrong as he was making me out to be, but absolutely, it was a fuck up, and, someone's got to take the blame.
I think that you make a fair point, but a lot of people there have Howard, quote unquote, daddy issues and do take his word as gospel, whether it's at work or at home. But I think you almost make a point to defy that, like let people know that you're not going to kind of stand for that. I think Fred does too, to a certain extent, at least on air. I don't know about off air.
I don't know. The truth is, I love when I really agree with him because then I can go with it. So maybe, I don't know. But there are times, like lots of times I disagree in it. And I think like just the culture of the show is like, it's what he says is the truth.
The only thing I want to say is like when he was doing that sports rap yesterday, like I don't buy into his nonsense with that for a second. So, I mean, there's certainly things I disagree with him on.
disagree with the sports rap because I was saying to Will, he's like, who cares who wins something? I'm like, well, you care who wins Dancing with the Stars. Howard does, so he's invested in that. He doesn't have a Dancing with the Stars jersey. But
I think we're unanimous on that. We're total sports fans, so I don't get where he's coming from.
But I do on that.
I will say that the part where I used to disagree with him the most, because he's had a huge influence on my life. I even wrote that in my book in the foreword. He has had a really big influence in my life about the way he treats people and the way he acts and all that stuff. The part where I used to disagree with him the most was when I had kids, he would be like, I don't understand why your wife isn't doing everything. Why you're married, that's your wife's job. And I would be like, that's just not rational thinking. But he was not alone. I used to be ganged up on by him and Stuttering John.
I was going to say John.
And Jackie.
John Hine.
I mean, there are times if he says something I think is a good idea, I'm like, oh, that's like I've definitely been influenced by thank you notes.
I will tell you,
I've noticed like how he's really good at it. It makes you feel good, and I've definitely adapted that in my life.
You know who he has a crazy influence on? If Howard says he's going to buy a gadget of any kind,
I know where this is going.
Tim immediately orders 3. If Howard uses an app, Tim gets the app.
Here's the question. Howard said that he ordered 3 iPad minis today. Is there any doubt that Tim hasn't already ordered 6? Like, I think he absolutely will, don't you?
In every color.
But again, I thought it was funny. I'm not saying that the iPad mini is a stumble, but I am saying, like, I even said to Howard, well, what are you going to use it for? He's like, I don't know.
Are there any opinions in your life that he has changed your mind on, like, wow, this is a better way of thinking, or?
Yeah, but I can't. Nothing's jumping to mind. But absolutely, I think that I have to think about it.
He made me reconsider when we were like checking my kids' passwords online. I changed what I was doing with that after having that conversation. Before I stopped doing it after having it actually. Because having the conversation on the air with Gary and everyone else, I thought twice about it, and we talked to my wife, and I was like, you know what, he's probably right. But there's other things that I haven't changed and I won't change. I
mean, listen, there was a period of time, we joke with them all the time, if you need to drink to have fun, you're a loser. Howard likes to drink. Owning a dog, there was a whole rap he used to do, owning a male dog is the dumbest thing in the world, because who wants to look at a dog's balls? He used to say stuff like that all the time, and and now he just laughs about it.
Yeah, people change, people evolve.
This is a band called the Counting Crows. They've sold over, I don't know, 500 million records or something crazy like that. It's an exciting thing to be in a successful band that has credibility, right, Adam?
It works all the time, yeah.
Right? You guys work all the time. It's
that
beautiful.
would be exciting.
Yeah, but it is exciting, isn't it? Is it an exciting life?
I'm excited.
I was worried about you. I haven't seen you in ages.
Well, you know what?
I've been
just
too
gonna say
excited.
You've been so excited.
I don't know if I
that
can
I
take it.
saw them on a morning show.
Yeah.
Performing live out on the street, and I thought, wow, Adam doesn't do our show anymore.
Oh, no. Don't start with that shit. That's crap. We would like to do your show.
Counting Crows, very successful. I was worried about you with all you always have a condition. What is it called? Disassociative?
It's just a rash.
No, you have some sort of mental condition. I don't know what it is.
All sorts of mental conditions. You always want to
So do I.
A fucking bunny outfit when I need it.
It's a funny thing with you. Because, first of all, congratulations. You kept all the weight off.
Why, thanks.
You had gained some weight, and now you're ripped. What is the secret to keeping the weight off?
Vomiting, cocaine.
No, be honest.
I masturbate
how did you
a lot.
Do it? You really actually lost a lot of weight.
I don't know. I work out.
You work out?
No, not really.
I never see you in the gym. And then do you eat properly now? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. I'm a guy. I drink a little less. Certainly drink less.
You do drink?
Sure.
But you're medicated. You shouldn't drink.
I got the right medications. Not all medications are bad with liquor.
Is that true?
I feel like liquor's a wonderful
Boy,
thing.
should Adam be drinking? I want to know. What do you think? You say yes?
No. Yeah.
No. You say no.
I like it when he drinks.
You do? You like him better when he drinks?
Fucking charming. I turned into Dean Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fine. And
thanks, guys.
Adam, is it the stress of being in a band that makes you crazy? Is it a tough life? Be honest. I mean, there are a lot of people who want to get in.
Pre-band.
I think everybody wants to be in rock and roll, right?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah. Now, this new album you put out is an album of cover versions, but rare cover versions that covers that we would not really hear every day, right? What is on this new album?
Well, it's just a lot of songs we really liked. It wasn't that we tried to make. It's the most obscure covers album ever made, probably, but it wasn't really our intention. I think we just picked a lot of songs we liked. Well, we didn't have any real intention of necessarily picking songs that everybody knew either, so it just didn't turn out that way.
Who picks the song? Who's in charge of picking the songs for a cover album?
Well, there are some we played for a while. Some of them are from like Charlie and Dan and Jim's other band.
Right.
Bands that we were in before this one. Emmy and I were in one. We all just kind of brought stuff in. I said anyone could bring stuff in. Emmy brought stuff from people he's working with nowadays. He brought a demo in from our friend Kobe Brown.
So you left your record company, right? You're done with your record company. 18 years you were with the record company. Am I correct? What was the record company?
Geffen.
DGC. Why leave Geffen Records? Really, what was the reason for that?
It wasn't that we had a bad relationship there. They were good to us. I think they gave us all the creative freedom we wanted from the very beginning.
Right.
But they just, I don't know, it's a different world now. I just got tired of dealing with the frustrations of all the rules of being at record companies.
What are the rules of being at a record company?
I think they don't realize the internet exists yet sometimes.
You're saying they're trying to live in a world where they're still pretending that kids can't get this stuff for free, and that yeah,
that's a problem.
So if you were the head of a record company, how would you deal with that? If you were the president of Geffen Records, did you ever sit down with them and say you guys aren't dealing with things properly?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really know that there's a real
answer,
magic bullet, because it's it's a weird business. Half of the business disappeared when everybody started downloading. It's a tough business. I'm not sure there's a I think you have to give away downloads. I think you have to use it just like you would a radio station. I think the internet has to be a place for people to go listen to stuff.
But then how do you make money if you're a new band? You guys have made a lot of money, and you can make money touring.
Well, you play songs on the radio, and people still buy records for years and years. And I think you can give stuff away just like that on online, and people will still buy records. If you don't give them anything, they can't hear it, especially if they're not listening to the radio sometimes. I think you have to just treat it like a radio station. Treat it like a billboard.
Isn't it weird now to be a band? I mean, there's not a lot of radio stations you can get airplay on, right? It's kind of weird. I mean, if you're a top 40 band, you can get some airplay, I guess, if you're Katy Perry and Christina Aguilera, those kind of singers. But for a band like yours, where do you go to promote a record beside here? And you know what I mean? It's different.
Well, we've just always gone out and played.
Right.
So you still works pretty well,
And so when you went to the record company and you said to them, Geffen Records, I'm leaving.
Well, it was fine, actually. I mean, I think that in the last record, we had a lot of fights over the things we wanted to do, and they were actually pretty good about compromising on a lot of things that they don't allow anyone else to do, letting us put out a digital single where we had a song from each side of Saturday nights and Sunday mornings that we gave away as a download. I mean, they let us do that. But I think after that record, we all realized we were just really interested in doing different things. So we just asked and said, look, it's been 18 years. We haven't been a pain in the ass at all. Made you a lot of money. But we don't agree on anything anymore. And they let us go. I mean, I think it was going to cost them a lot of money, too, to keep us because, the re-signing money was pretty huge. So we thought they would let us go.
Right. And now that they let you go, you have your own record label? Is that how it works?
Yeah, basically.
Right. And how does that work? I mean, you have to put up your money you have to go to a studio and pay for it directly?
Well, we have kind of a partnership with our management. We do it with them. And, but yeah, basically do it ourselves. But we know how to record. We've made all our records ourselves, basically.
Right.
We've made, except the last record was the first record we actually really made in a studio.
Right.
We've mostly gone into houses and built studios and just kind of brought our equipment in and did it ourselves.
So were you not interested in writing any new music? You just wanted to record other people's songs for this record? Or are you done writing music? Are you in a...
I wrote a bunch last year. I was working on a play, and I was writing music for that, and I just didn't want to write for two things at once because it seemed very confusing.
Right.
But I didn't want to not work with the band, and we've been wanting to do this kind of a record for a long time, so we just did this. That way I did both at the same time.
All right. And now the record is available everywhere now?
I think so.
It is. It's out in the store, so to speak.
Unless it's sold out.
Is it not true that the Beatles are the most influential band in the history of music, or is it the Stones? It's the Beatles, right?
Yes.
They changed everything.
Definitely.
And wouldn't you say Sgt. Pepper's was the album that changed everything and the way people thought about music? Isn't that the game changer?
I think it's Pet Sounds.
You think the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds over Sgt. Pepper's? Is that true?
Yeah, even Paul McCartney would tell you that he listened to Pet Sounds and gave him all the ideas for how to do Sgt. Pepper's.
I've heard that as well, but I don't believe. I think the game changer to most musicians is Sgt. Pepper's. It changed everything.
That's what I've read.
I think to fans, I'm not sure to musicians, because they've heard Pet Sounds.
And you feel that that's what a musician would say, Pet Sounds.
Well, it happened first. It happened before the other one, so...
So why aren't you doing a medley of Pet Sound?
Because we were playing at Abbey Road Studios. God damn it, she's always off like behind me somewhere. Fuck, shut up, bitch. We were doing a show at Abbey Road Studios live from Abbey Road, and that year they had everyone come on and cover. They asked you to cover something from Abbey Road. So we said, can we have 3?
So the Beatles, Abbey Road, it was the 25th anniversary of the 30th anniversary of Abbey Road. Have you ever met the Beatles? Have you ever met any of them? McCartney or Ringo, obviously. Did you met them?
Paul, yeah.
You met Paul. Where did you meet Paul?
At the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I see.
I did a concert with George Martin once.
Does George Martin take too much credit for the Beatles and their work? I believe he does.
I don't know. He's pretty good.
He's pretty good?
He's pretty good.
Then why don't you have him produce your album? If he's so good.
He did.
Who produces your albums?
George Martin.
Honestly, who produces your albums? Do you do it yourself?
Yeah. I'm not going off George Martin for a while here.
No, do you do it yourself? Do you guys produce your own record?
The last one, Underwater Sunshine, we co-produced ourselves with Sean, our sound guy.
Okay. So you don't need a George Martin.
We do a lot of times, but we didn't on this album. We did it ourselves with Sean.
Okay.
Dave does a lot of work on it, and Dave.
You know what's amazing though, and I bet you a lot of artists are jealous of you guys because you can perform live. Today, it seems like to me everyone is singing to a track. A lot of people don't have the balls to come in here and sing live.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands out there that play great. I mean, we had a thing this weekend. My friend Ryan and I, who runs a blog called Ryan Smashing Life, and we put on these showcases called the Outlaw Road Show at South by Southwest. And we did CMJ this weekend. We had 25 bands Friday and Saturday, all indie bands, and they killed. They were great. They played all day, starting at noon to 7, and they played. I saw so many good bands this weekend. I just felt really good about live music.
Yeah, but you don't. But it seems to me that it's a dying art form in a way. I mean, you guys are so good live because you go out and play all the time.
It'll never die.
No? Have you guys, your following is so fierce. Like Gary said, he's seen you at least 10 to 12 times. You know.
Love that guy.
Yeah, but your fans, they come out constantly, right? I mean, you will always be, it's almost turned into like a Grateful Dead kind of thing, hasn't it?
Why can't you be more like Gary?
No, but seriously, I've seen you a couple of times.
We have dedicated fans.
You do.
Yeah.
You really do. They keep the band going. They're supportive.
Well, I think that started early on.
It's nothing like a Dead show.
What's that?
It's nothing like a Dead
show. No.
You know, I went to those when I was young.
We have dedicated
at the
fans.
wall.
Yeah, but the Dead used to jam and stuff. You guys will do that. When you do a song like the medley of songs, do you have to understand the lyrics in order to sing it? Do you have to interpret them in some way? Because you do your own spin on it. Do you have to understand what the other guy is singing about there?
Or happily not care. One of the two.
Do you not care? Do you know what the Beatles are talking about there?
No, I have no idea what the Beatles
When they say they got to carry that weight a long time, what are they talking about to you?
I think it's a heavy thing, and they got to carry it for a while.
Are you talking about emotional things?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Is that true? You don't spend any time thinking about what you're singing?
Well, not like that. I mean, you got to feel it the right way. It means something. I don't know if we're just trying to analyze it. Some lyrics are somewhat nonsensical. I mean, the lyrics right before this have to do with, protected by. She came in through the bathroom window protected by a silver spoon, and now she sucks her thumb and wonders. I don't know what he's talking about exactly.
But in order to sing that song, you have to memorize the lyrics.
Yeah, but sometimes you can have fun with how words sound and how great they are to sing. Sometimes, things are just meant to sound nonsensical and be great imagery. And some of the things Dylan says, I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
A lot of things.
I mean, we have a song on our album called You Ain't Going Nowhere. I haven't the slightest idea what the hell he's talking about the whole song.
So in order to sing a song like that, you don't have to know what they're singing about.
Well, I'm not sure he does. I think they're great. They're like, sometimes imagery is just bizarre and surreal, and if you put it to a good tune, it's really fun to sing it.
But you never wrote songs like that. All of your songs, they weren't about bizarre, sort of nonsensical, it was like me and Mr. Mustard Seeds in a jar, blah, blah, blah. You never did that, right? You guys, there was meaning behind the songs you wrote, right, Adam?
Well, to me, but I'm not sure it matters to people who are listening to it. Mr. Jones is about our friend Marty Jones, but I've had people ask me if Mr. Jones was my dick.
When you met Paul McCartney, did you have a reasonable conversation with him, or is it just superficial?
No, we had a great talk, actually.
Like you spoke for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And he was aware of your music?
Yeah, yeah.
And was that a thrill of a lifetime for a guy on that level to know your music? I mean, were you like, wow, that's if someone told me growing up that Paul McCartney would know my music, isn't that phenomenal? Is that a once-in-a-lifetime kind of feeling?
It was really cool. It was the night he got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I think it was a hard night for him because Linda had just died, and he got inducted after Lennon. I think he was having a really tough night, but I watched him when he played. He looked really down the whole evening, and when everyone went up to play at the end, he didn't go up. And then Billy Joel started playing Let It Be by himself. There's 2 pianos up there, though, and McCartney joined and went up there in the second verse, and then he got up at the end of it, and he looked really old to me all night long.
Right.
And he turned around after Let It Be, and he got up and went and talked to the band and turned around, and then he just like, 1 for the money, 2, and he looked like he was 18 years old again. And I was talking about it afterwards because I asked him about that. And I said, you looked like you were having a tough time tonight, and then you started singing, you're having a great time. And he said, yeah, it keeps you young. It's rock and roll.
That's it. That's what music does for him.
For him, yeah, I think
right.
so.
It actually transformed him into a young man in a sense.
It seemed like it.
Yeah, and he wasn't going to go up and sing at all. And who did you induct that night? Was it Van Morrison that night?
No, that was way earlier. This was like much later. Some friends of mine just brought me because it was that night that Springsteen was getting inducted, and the E Street Band, they hadn't played together in a long time, and Paul McCartney, and I can't remember, Billy Joel, I guess.
Are you relaxed when you hang out with these musicians? I mean, guys like Paul McCartney or Mick Jagger or one of these guys. I mean, are you relaxed or are you a bundle of nerves?
I was terrified.
Terrified?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I've never been the most social guy out there in the world, but
are
it was
you
nice,
awkward socially?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, and so you meet Paul McCartney and you start to talk at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I would think musicians have something to talk about, but then again, you don't want to talk about business. You don't want to talk about music, right?
No, I did. I told him we ripped him off.
What do you mean?
Well, I remember we were doing our second album, and it opens with this mellotron, like flute line on this song called Catapult, and the whole time we were making the record, it seemed so familiar to us, and we loved it, but we couldn't figure out why it seemed like we'd heard it before. And literally, like, when we were almost done with the recording, Charlie suddenly realized it's the opening to Venus and Mars, which he plays on the same exact instrument, so we changed it. Right. And I told him the story because we almost like note for note copied him, and then we changed it. But I said we still kind of owe it to you because clearly it was the inspiration for that song, And he said, oh my God, I've always wanted to ask you that because I remember that song when it